A wild day of World Cup action commences, or concludes, I should say, with this match in Vancouver in Group C. Or Group D, I should say. My apologies on that. Wow. What a start. What a start. But in Group D, we saw the USA defeat Paraguay 4-1 yesterday, and now we will see what happens here tonight in Vancouver with this one between Australia and Turkey, and this one brought to you by PrizePicks. Use my code HMA. Play $5, get 50 instantly using my code HMA. And appreciate all you guys being here for this one. My name is Jerry Gary. Now, if you've never done one of these streams, how it works is like this. Fire on the channel. Any questions you would have, I'll be happy to answer anything, as we're doing live play-by-play and color commentary on the game. Starting lineups for both sides. Going to get that in just a little bit, because I literally just got done with the last stream with the Knicks, and congratulations to the Knicks again. Let's just make sure this is the right lineup. 10, he's not in. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry about that. Give me a second here, then we're going to get this one underway. Australia in the yellows, Matildas in the yellows, Turkey in the reds. Give me a second here. There we go. Now we're good. No, we're not good, because we still have this one. Hang on. Sorry about this, guys. And we are good. USA, I mean, if they play the way they did, they can be contenders. Hang on. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry about this. All right, now we're good. Here are your starting lineups for you. Again, appreciate all you guys for being here for this one as we kick off in Vancouver. Turkey going right to left. Australia left to right. Turkey throwing deep in their own territory on the right side. They'll boot it deep. Again, starting lineup for both sides. For Australia, they're running a 3-4-2-1. They got Burgess, Sutar, and Cherkati. In the midfield, you got Boss, Okanangster, O'Neal, and Italiano. And then up top, Metcalf, Irakunda, and Torre. As for Turkey, they got Checker in net alongside Karaalu, Bardaka,
Bardakça, I should say, Demiral, and Çelik. And then the midfield, they're running a 4-2-3-1. You got Ismail and Çalhanoğlu, I should say, Yilmaz, Çakır, and Güler. And then up top, you got Şerim. All right, let's do this thing. Appreciate all you guys for being here for this one. Again, if you like what you see, hit like button, subscribe. Also, playing with 11. No, they're playing with 11. They got a keeper. Wait, did I not put him on? Hang on, my bad. Did I not put him on? They're playing with 10. Or 11. Wait, I didn't put O'Neal on. I bet on that one. My bad, we're good. We're good. Yeah, it was literally rushing from the World Cup. All right, here we go. On the right side here, Australia, it's Metcalf. Metcalf trying to get around Çalhanoğlu. Gets across into the box, and it's cleared away by Turkey. Back to Australia, the only attacking third on the right side. Circati. Down the right side for Italiano. Italiano whips the ball to the top of the box. Kicked away, but gets it back at the top. Tries to play it down the left side. Irakunda, good idea. Just not a great ball. Gets it back, though, for a shielded off ball by Turkey. They'll go on the counter attack down the left side. Across midfield down the left side. Turkey, again, they're going right to left. Australia left to right. Güler. How's it going, Mr. Ellen? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's all good on that one, yeah. Yeah, they didn't really advertise it the best. Yeah, Five's happy. I don't blame him. Çalhanoğlu plays it back to his center back. Your time score is packed. Oh, yeah, no one's sleeping tonight. Nope, say that never sleeps. Definitely not sleeping tonight. Who I have winning this? I have Turkey winning this one. I have Turkey in front on this one. Çalhanoğlu. Güler. In the attacking third, gives up the edge of the 18 on the right side. Fake the whip, and now we'll go back to the top of the box. Çalhanoğlu. The top, Kachu. Yeah, what's it like inside the box for the Chief World Cup watcher right now? Time score must be nuts. And a long shot here, 25 yards away. Took a deflection. Good idea there by Çalhanoğlu. We'll go out for a corner kick. Play by Oz rules? Yep. Yes, they do. It was all DC fans in attendance. But they didn't draw great crowds this year, so glad they sold out. Glad they sold out. This one in Vancouver. Corner kick here on the left side for Turkey. Beach directing his lines in net. To know if here Ryan was going to get the start, it was going to be Beach tonight. Corner here from Çalhanoğlu. Whips the ball into the 6, and that header goes over the net. Ismail, good opportunity there. Trying to win that aerial on the 6 over Burgess. We'll go out of play. We'll do it again. Another corner kick here on the left side. You glad Scott wants it? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by it. It's a good ball into the box. Burgess heads it away. Clears the danger. Another corner. 2 early corners for Turkey already. From the left side, they'll try it again long. Head it again. Back to the top of the box. Not a great header there to Şerim. Turkey whips a long ball down the left side. Too ambitious on that run for Çalhanoğlu. We'll stay with Turkey on the throw on the left side. So that one's cleared away by Italiano, it looks like. On the left side was Italiano. Yeah, where's the trick of Radsford? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. From the left, they'll reset the play back to center. 35 yards away is Güler. Güler. Trying to get around Torre. Torre wins that one. Good shielding there. And Torre gives it off to Burgess. Back to his keeper, Beach. Beach will play it long to midfield. Oh, you can't issue full refunds. No, not at all on that one. I mean, they changed their name, Mr. Owen. They changed their name. Back to center here. Çalhanoğlu. Down the left side. Turkey right to left. Australia left to right. Çalhanoğlu. Plays it back to his center back. One touch pass by Bardakça to Ismail. Ismail down the right side. Bag goes for the center back. Bardakça. You tell me what actually shows the primary uniform colors? Yes, they do. I like that a lot. You tell him is a lot better than Fox on this. Yeah, congratulations to the Knickerbockers. There you go, Duck Soup. Ismail gives off on the right side, just slowing things down. Kachu back to center. With a switch to play down the left side, not there. Çalhanoğlu. We now get into the attacking third. Now they'll look to go. Kachu down the right side. Çelik. Go back to Çalhanoğlu. Plays a run down the right side, but Australia has that red. And Burgess just clears the danger out for a Turkish throw. Yeah, that's the best one in the tournament. I love the Matilda uniforms. I love the yellow and green combo. I love it. Yeah, this game's in Vancouver. Bardakcia. It's 9 o'clock local time there. Karaalu down the left side for Yilmaz. Yilmaz looks to take on a run. Not there, so goes back to Karaalu on the left side. Satan's gifting, sending a gift. Appreciate you, man. Sunshine, 200 joules. Appreciate you, man. Ironic for Sunshine there. Ironic there. Appreciate you a ton on that one. But earlier, I mean, I'm happy for Louisville. Not surprised if they want to have them win. They won. Shot finesse from the top right of the box since finesse instead of play. Ambitious try there with a weak foot. We'll go behind for a goal kick for Beach. I mean, quarterback-wise, I mean, that game was not great for the quarterbacks. That was a nice drop in the bucket on that throw by Rogers down the right side in the second half. That changed everything. Yeah, Scotland more differential, yep. Wasn't the best game for Scotland. Was not the best one. So goal kick here for Beach. Get across midfield, looking down the right side here for Metcalf. Metcalf gets there, good first touch. Takes on his man, Karaalu takes him on. Now help arrives with Chalanu, gets around him, feeds it to Torre. Torre tries to get it in, and it's off the shin of Bardakcia. Will be a corner kick for Australia. It was a great goal kick by Beach. And a good first touch by Metcalf starting it. Thoughts on the U.S. uniforms? I bought one. It's so clean. It's so clean. I think she did, JP. Yep. Brazil, Morocco, 102 Ibiza. Yep. Wait, to Greg? Nope. But I love the Waldo uniforms. I love them. I think they're the cleanest uniforms we had since the Bomb Pops in 2014. I love them. Metcalf, corner. He'll play it long into the box, to the far post, and easily saved by Checker. He'll go quick down the right side, rolls them once they try to go quick. Catch Australia off. Long ball down the right side. Trying to play his man on and does. There's a good ball there to Chalik. Chalik trying to get around Burgess. Chalik does. He's running out of room though. Heavy touch. Will they get a foul? They will not. The referee's not biting. Chalik went down far too easily. Was running out of real estate. The referee is not biting. It's a good idea. Heavy touch though by Chalik down the right side, and will be another goal kick here for Beach. Oh, that's awful, Allie. Hopefully everything's okay. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Anything with pets, with emergencies, that sucks. Goal kick here down the right side. Italiano can't get ahead on it. Back to Turkey. They'll play it around the back. Karaalu. Bardakcia. Checker. And they'll switch the play down the right side. In their defensive third, back it goes to Checker again. Turkey going right to left. Australia left to right. Over on FS1 and Telemundo. To left center back. Karaalu. Give his over midfield on the left side. Back to Karaalu. They're just going to slow things down. Try and switch the play again. Around their own half. Bardakcia. Not a high line. Now Torre comes up. Trying to force some pressure. Trying to force him to go quick off the ball. And it works. It's a horrible run. Down the right side. And Beach will easily get there. The pressure by Torre to try a high line. Force Turkey to rush that pass. And Australia in possession in their defensive half. Italiano. Deep ball to midfield, trying to find Torre. It's not enough on that one now. Chalilonu has it at midfield here. Good chance I missed that on the stream. All good. All good on that one, JP. Yeah, so cool, Sports Talk. Celtics and Knicks have won a non-bubble title more recently than the Lakers and the Sixers. Crazy to think about. Back to center. Bardakcia on the left side. We'll switch the play back to the right side. Torre now applying a high line again, trying to get rid of it quickly. This time they do. Heavy first touch there by Kachu. Does finds me on the right side. Kachu gets it back. Will play it into his own half. Just slow methodical build up with Chalilonu. Back down the right side here for Demiral. Bardakcia. On the left side in the attacking third, Karaalu. Thought about a run down the left side there for Imaz. Not there, so we're going to reset and go back, switching it back to the right side. We'll see if it's burned to the ground tomorrow. We'll see on that one, Lou. Deep ball into the box for Ilmaz. Too much on that one. Turkey dominating possession right now, but they're quite wasteful with it. It's not real any possession with a purpose. They're not advancing their lines whatsoever. They're not finding space outside the space Australia gives them to retreat. And when they do try the long balls in, not clinical. It's early, but not clinical. Trying to find some space. Australia playing tight defense so far, stopping those runs. Bad first touch by Australia. Turkey gets it back, and they'll play it back. Just slowing things down. Kachu. Back to center back goes. There's a foul. Tackle from behind, and Chalona will get there. He'll take the free kick. They'll go quick. Give it off on the left side to center for Bardakcha. Down the left side, Karaalu. I think they will, MKI. I think they will. Run down the left side. Again, too much on that one. He was never there. Cherim, there was never a chance for him to get there down the left side. How's it going, June 17? I appreciate you being here. I mean, I don't know it's early, but I don't know what Turkey's doing right now. I couldn't tell you Turkey's strategy right now. The balls make, the runs are not making any sense. They're just kicking it down without a purpose if it's not going 5 yards down. Australia on the counterattack. Italiano in the attacking third on the right side. Italiano. O'Neal. On the right side. He'll play a run. That's a good ball down the right side for Italiano. One time cross to the far post. Too much on it. It's a great run in. Great job by O'Neal for Italiano. But way too heavy on that cross. Boss gets it back. He'll move the ball into the box. Into the 6 for Torre. He can't get ahead on it. And cleared away by Turkey. Down the right side. Gouler. Trying to play back to center. Takes a deflection off O'Neal. Australia on the left side. Yep, first pro title ever. Yep. I think since the ABA. Yeah, since the ABA. It's on FS1 or Telemundo. Ivan. Appreciate you being here, man. Australia will slow things down the right side. Again, Australia going left to right. Turkey right to left. That's a bad pass there by Cherkati. Trying to play a long run in for Cherim. Cherim, it takes a deflection. Gets it back, though, for Gouler. Gouler. Heavy first touch if we're giving that off. He'll get it back. They'll get in the attacking third. Back to Gouler at midfield. Waiting for some space in center. Not there. Gouler still holds it. He's got Karaalu on the left side if he wants. Still will go back to the middle. But heavy first touch. Australia roots all the way back to Gouler, though. Burgess steps in front of that one. Bardakcha gives off right side of midfield. Yeah, BC Place is beautiful. I got to go there at some point. I went to Vancouver in 2008. It was gorgeous. I got to go back there at some point. Karaalu, if I were to move anywhere in Canada, I'd be there. Ilmaz down the left side. He'll get a cross into the box, but that cross goes over the crossbar and out of play for a goal kick for Beach. The crosses for Turkey have been wasteful. It's early. There's no other way to say it, though. The crosses for Turkey have been very wasteful. No other way to say it. Any pass that's not on the ground that's more than 5 yards, it's been easy, does it? They do not look comfortable when trying to switch the play. Australia does not have a lot of possession, but they look comfortable when they're trying to get balls in. How's it going, Beat? Appreciate you being here. On the left side, if you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be live for 2 World Cup games tomorrow and the Stanley Cup Game 6. We'll be live for that one. Canes against the Knights. We'll be live for Germany, Curacao, and Netherlands, Japan. Ball down the left side. It's a heavy ball. Will he keep it in play? He's onside. He's led on. Going to take a lot of speed to keep it in play, and does. Heavy first touch. I think it should be a corner kick. Boss, it was a phenomenal run down the left side. Did Boss win the corner? He did not. It's a heavy run down the left side. Heavy ball. It's the right idea. Boss was in. He was played on with a high line. Oh, no, it's Inside Sports Talk. I think we knew they were winning the East. I don't know about winning it all. But winning the East, I think we had a feeling on that one. Yeah, it's sad on that Red Rhino, because BC Place is a gorgeous stadium, it looks like. Yeah, Spurs, they choked. They choked. Turkey down the left side here. Bardakcha. Karaalu. Demiral. Left side, Bardakcha. Back to Demiral. Left side again, Bardakcha. High line now by Australia, trying to press Skem off the ball quickly. And again, it's just too easy right now. It's too easy. I mean, this is embarrassing on Turkey's part now, 15 minutes in. Anytime there's any pressure, they have to get a ball in. It's not even close. I mean, he easily goes back to Australia, and Beach just gets rid of that. Boots back to midfield. Turkey does not look comfortable. If Australia is within the same zip code as them, they don't look comfortable in possession. They can't play any long balls. The difference between how the USA played against Paraguay in this spot and Turkey right now is staggering. And it's early. So the game's not won and lost in the first 15 minutes, but they do not look comfortable in possession right now. 15 gone, still nothing here. In the defensive zone, Cherkati back to the keeper. On the right side, Cherkati, long ball across midfield. Trying to play a run on the right side for Torre. Torre's going to get there. Got a one-on-one opportunity if he can make a good move here. Working on Demirel. Torre working on Demirel. Wins for guys get into the box, and Demirel wins that battle. Demirel wins that one as Torre was trying to whip it into the box on the right side. We'll go out for an Australia throw. But a good ball there. Australia's winning the long balls right now. They're getting some good balls in. Turkey's playing a high line, and Australia getting some nice opportunities one-on-one. It's actually went out for a corner kick. My apologies there. Went out for a corner kick. Corner from the right side for Australia. Taken with the left foot. From the right corner flag. Corner whips it in. Far post. Second corner of the match. It's punched away. Will be a goal kick. It's going far post. Looking for the head. I believe that was Sutar. Trying to find his head. Just directed backwards. Yeah, Wemby did not look in the fourth quarter. That was the story of this finals. Wemby just choked down the stretch. Who likes to play in the kickoff game? I'm going to say I'm going to say the Sixers. I'm going to say Philly. I think Philly makes the most sense. So goal kick here. Checker to take. There's a second ball on the pitch, so we got a stoppage for that. Well, that's awesome, MKI. Yeah, it seemed like Louisville embraced him more than any market outside of St. Louis. Push from behind is Kachu. Free kick won by Turkey in their defensive third. And then a bit of jostling. Kachu and Shirkati going at it. Shirkati got the jersey tugged in. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what we see, that like button, subscribe. We'll be live for Germany, Curacao, and Netherlands against Japan tomorrow. I would do all 4 games, but we got Stanley Cup final to call game 6. Right now, it shouldn't be the story sports talk. I think for game 4 it should be, but not for the whole series. And they'll bring back ref cam. I think it'd be great. It humanizes the refs and lets us see what they're seeing. I think it'd be a great idea. Makes it easier for refs to evaluate themselves too. So you can see, okay, I was looking here, I should have been looking there. Ismail. Ball down the right side. And that's a good ball. One of the few good balls by Turkey today. It finds Çelik at the edge of the box on the right side. They go up top to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu at the top of the box. Plays it left side to Karaağlu. Deep shot here from 20 yards out. One time, not composed at all. A good ball, though, down midfield on the right side to Çelik. Good job redirecting the play back to center. But Karaağlu is going to be a lot more clinical on that one. Karaağlu on the shot. The Brighton midfielder. Named the player of the year at Brighton this past season. Couldn't get it there. Name a Ram College football team? Old Dominion. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Celtics Christmas, I can see that. Now, Torre. Down the right side of the attacking third. Torre trying to get around Bardakcia. Slide challenge there. Bardakcia forces out a play. Torre's adamant that went out for a corner kick. I gotta say, his toe was the last to touch it. Next tip off, I'm gonna say, I said Sixers. Federation is Turkey. Europe. They're UEFA. How, bet I cancel Germany Curacao? No. No chance. No chance. Uni's like, Turkey's in the reds. It's clean. Red on red. Australia, yellow on white. All right, yellow on green. Do not cancel Germany Curacao. I got all the assets in for that one. As long as my voice holds up, we're good. As long as my voice holds up, we are good. The numbers are great right now. I mean, the numbers are great for this World Cup, stream-wise. Like, I'd be crazy to cancel unless my voice can't do it. Why does it count up in soccer instead of count down? Well, America counts down, but for certain things. I used to count down for MLS. High school counts down. But because they play added time. They play stoppage time, that's why. We got a membership. Allie joining the Gerards here. Let's go. Let's go. Inner circle. Let's freaking go. Appreciate you, Allie, for being here. Australia just working around center. In their defensive third. Turkey trying to press, playing a high line down the left side. They break the line. Now Australia looks to go on the attack. Down the right side, it's a poor ball. Down the left side, chance there to play Irakunda on. Irakunda's not done much today so far. I haven't really called his name. Good chance there down the left side, but that ball's got to be better. Turkey gets it back. Oh, voice won't hold up. Oh, well, I don't think we're not doing a live edit tonight. So the next live edit, there's no video coming out tomorrow, so we're okay. There's no video coming out tomorrow. Yesterday, between USA and everything, it was so much. But we're fine. We're fine. because the next the next video would come out Monday. We're not doing one tomorrow. Back to center back for Turkey on the left side. Bardakça. Bardakça gives it off at midfield. Bardakça gets it across midfield on the left side. Trying to play a ball. It's deflected off the leg of Metcalf. Metcalf's like a leg out, deflected that pass. Back to Turkey, though, in their own half. On the left side, Çalhanoğlu. Switches the field down the right side. Chelly plays it back to his keeper. Very up. I should appreciate Chelly on that one. But it makes sense, MKI, because there's more money to be made. And Istanbul is pretty much in Europe. I mean, Israel's in Europe in this one. Australia's in Asia. Australia's part of Asia. If you think Turkey's crazy, Australia's part of Asia. But it makes sense because Oceania is not a good confederation. More opportunities and more money to be made in Asia. Oh yeah, of course, major success. They went from losing records and not making the playoffs for nearly a decade to this. OT night? Yes, we'll do OT night. Danhausen statue? Yep. Metcalf on the right side. Plays the ball to midfield. It's a good ball. Torre trying to shield his man. Tackle from behind. And we'll win a free kick. Ismail taking Torre down. He's been shielding him well tonight so far. Yep, the Australian teams were green and yellow. I love that, though. I think it's great. I also like, Netherlands, there's no orange in the flag, but they were that. We're at the hydration break. It's based on the national flower. Part 12 tomorrow night. Nice. Yeah, we'll do it, Dave. Saudi Arabia, CONCACAF. Qatar did play in the Gold Cup in CONCACAF. So hydration break here again. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We got the emojis in the chat if you want to share support for Australia or Turkey or the New York Knicks. So we're at the hydration break. Some wasteful opportunities for Turkey. Wasteful in possession. Passing without a purpose so far. Trying to just, I guess, spread Australia out, but it's not really working. And any balls they play down the flanks, not clinical enough. Australia's had the better chances, even though they have not had the possession. Right, New Zealand should have joined too. Yeah, New Zealand should have joined. They're never going to improve in Oceania. They're just never going to improve. Because they'll always qualify for the World Cup. Right, it's Constantinople. Yep, that is true. They're never going to improve in Oceania. Because they'll always make the World Cup. Because they get the automatic qualifying spot. But the competition's not great. They're never going to be tested. Except for some friendlies, and they got battered. I mean, they got battered by Haiti in friendlies. Yeah, West's Thunder and Spurs to lose. Well, T-Wolves could potentially, but they're a distant second tier. Right, Qatar, well, they paid money. It wasn't simple goodwill. It was they paid money to enter the field. And CONCACAF was like, oh, we kind of need money. Welcome in. We can, Dojis. Yes, we can. Madillas do better relative competition. Yes. So at the first hydration break, again, if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. We're live tomorrow for Germany, Curacao. How's it going, Joe? Congrats again on the Knicks. If this point just fully merged, couldn't do it. Too much money. It would not be good to merge them because these small island nations would have to forfeit everything. These small island nations, like how is Vanuatu, Tahiti, Fiji, New Caledonia, how are they going to travel all the way to the Middle East regularly for these competitions? Financially, it wouldn't make any sense to merge them. It would make no sense. It would destroy half the teams in AFC and OFC if they moved. New Zealand should move, but the other teams should not. Crown Royal water break. Yep. Orange is colored Dutch Royal House and part of the Royal Standard. I didn't know that, but I do like the Dutch unis. Still showing some of the NBA coverage instead of news coverage. Not surprised by that. All right, back underway after the hydration break. Australia free kick. They're going left to right. Turkey right to left. We're in the 25th minute here. My clock's about 20 seconds behind, so just keep that in mind. You guys have been awesome so far, by the way. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Over 12,000 total views this stream. You guys have been phenomenal. We're at 74,657 in terms of subscribers. Can we get to 74.7 by the end of the night? Help us get there if you haven't already. Hit that like button and subscribe. All right, hydration break over. Free kick. Sutar to take. And we live for both World Cup games in the morning tomorrow, or the afternoon. Curacao, Germany, and Netherlands, Japan. Can't do the night 2 games because Stanley Cup final. We'll be live for that. Game 6, Knights against the Canes. Down the left side are Australia. Ogon Angster. Back to center back. O'Neal. Burgess. They play it back in their own half. Sutar. Cherkati. Down the right side. Turkey pressing on. Waiting for the mistake. And that's a bad back pass by Metcalf, but Able to clear for the moment. Kachu gets it back, though, in the attacking third. Didn't know how to deal with the Turkish pressure. Good ball down the left side. Ilmaz. Ilmaz is outside the box on the left side. I'll play it to the edge of the box on the left side now for Karaalu. Back to Ilmaz. He fakes the ball into the box on the left side. Looks for a one-on-one run. Will get it into the box on the right side. Chance here. One-time save by Beach. Was a great ball by Ilmaz. Güler at the top of the box. Got it on target, but it was right at Beach. Easy save. Now Australia looks to go on the counter. Heavy touch to get around his man. Chance here. The Aussies strike first. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Irakunda. Goal. Irakunda. 1-0 Australia. Off the counter-attack. Beach on the save on the shot from Güler. Starts the counter. They play a ball long. They've been destroying all the long balls so far today. And Irakunda gets in behind. A great first touch to get centered inside the 18. And Irakunda, Nestor Irakunda, the 20-year-old in his World Cup debut. Beautiful to get down the left side, get around Demirov, that first touch. And get around Ismail with that first touch as well. What a touch. The first touch sublime for the Watford striker. Goal Australia. 1-0 for the Aussies. Irakunda in the 27th minute. A celebration down under. There you go. Cordial's missing react in that goal. Nice. Aussie, Blue is going crazy up. Irakunda, what a touch. I mean, a great ball down the left side, but what a touch to get inside and get around Ismail and Demirol. What a touch. It's Sunday afternoon, Australia. It's at a perfect time to play this match, and they are going nuts right now. Turkey in their own half on the left side. Bardakcia plays it back to center. Yeah, they have someone called Italiano. I do love that. Mambo Italiano. Turkey on the left side advances their line. Down the left side for Ilmaz. Ilmaz looks for a run one-on-one. He's going to try to get around Italiano. Gets around Italiano with the first touch. The second touch, though, Italiano gets there, and he will win the goal kick. Tell Spire Skibble will kill 100 humans with his foul. So good defense there by Italiano, who was beat on the first touch, but good recovery on the second touch. A bit of a surprise so far. A lot of people fancy Turkey to win. Turkey was minus 150 favorites three-way. And a good ball in. The keeper's got to come out for that one. Checker just boots it out. But Aussie dominating on the long ball. They're getting some good sense in. Now Turkey goes on the left side. Karaalu, left side for Ilmaz. Ilmaz starts to get a ball into the box on the far post. No one's there. But a poor header away. And Turkey's going to maintain possession inside the 18. Güler down the right side. Great sliding challenger by Okan Angster to jar free of possession. Back to Turkey, though. Kachu at the edge of the box on the right side. Kachu. Ball into the box at the top. Headed away easily by the Aussies. Goes back to the top of the box. Shot from 25 yards out. Almost a goal also. From 25 yards out. Bardakcia off the post. Off the left post. Almost the equalizer. Almost a phenomenal strike. Another ball whipped in. That one sails high. Çalhanoğlu not even close. On the right side. But what a chance. Yeah, blue emoji for the Aussie game? We do. What a chance for Turkey. One touch gets it down. And Bardakcia. He beat Beach that close to an equalizer. Off the post. Got a great first touch off the clearance. The finish. Almost the goal of the tournament so far. Giving Reyna's goal a run for his money. Karaalu plays it back to his keeper, Checker. Early morning soccer after dark. I like soccer after dark. Because you don't get soccer after dark too much. Like, I'm used to early morning soccer from Premier League and whatnot, and other World Cups that I've watched that are now in the Americas. Soccer after dark's a new experience. I love it. It feels weird, but I love it. Çalhanoğlu Gives up a midfield on the right side to Ismail. Ismail. Back heel pass on the right side of Kachu. Kachu. Gets it to Guler. Guler. Playing a run down the right side. Guler has an overlap if he wants. Bit behind his man, but able to find his man down the right side. Back it goes to Kachu at the edge of the box. Trying to play a run on the right side of Chalonu. Not a good ball. Australia will clear it away for a throw in on the right side. Yeah, Pat, the next door neighbor. Happy with the goal. Thank God I have no neighbors. This is a staircase. So this wall right here is a staircase. That's why I never want to leave this place unless I get a house. Because I will never get this lucky again. Having no neighbors. Chalonu. That's why unless I get a house, I'm not changing apartments. Because no neighbors. It's nice. No noise complaints despite all my screaming in here. Guler, down the left side. Ilmaz, heavy first touch. Then tackle from behind. Will be Turkey ball. I'm not sure if that's a throw or a free kick. Italiano on the challenge from behind. Hit 3 posts in 1 shot. It's very hard. Yeah, small hustle for Turkey. Yep. Demirel. Australia with a high line. Back to Demirel. Demirel in his defensive third goes to Bardakcha. Bardakcha left side. One-time pass by Karaalu. Tackle from behind. Free kick 1 for Turkey across midfield. Cherim went down, drew the foul on the center back. Sutar. Free kick for Turkey. Karaalu. Back to midfield. Switching the play on the right side. Demirel. Kachu. On the right side, Guler. Guler. Chalanu. Still on the right side, Ismail. Guler. Looking for a run. Not there. So now we'll switch the play. Good ball movement here, Ismail. We'll switch it now down the left side. Some space here. Karaalu. Good ball to Ilmaz. Ilmaz. Looking for a run down the left side. He'll get inside the edge of the 18. He'll move across to the right side. Not a good ball, though. It's cleared away easily by the Aussies. It's actually after for me at 9:32 where I live. Yep. Like, I love this. Back to Turkey on the right side. Ball into the attacking third. Good back heel, but a heavy first touch. And it goes right back to Beach. Heavy first touch there. For Cherim. I love that, Ali. I do love that. And Turkey's dominate possession. They haven't done much with that outside that shot off the post. Starting to advance their line a little bit more, though. Australia's goal song, I think back in black. It's going to be back in black. Or down under. It's one of the two. Australia gets it back on the right side. Italiano. It's the attacking third, trying to take everyone on Torre. Torre, heavy touch against on the right side, but he pulls the defender down with him. Easy free kick for Turkey. Bit too ambitious there for Torre. He's had some nice runs and nice shields today. Bit too ambitious on that attack down the right side. We have over 250 in the chat right now. You guys are insane. I love you guys. You smash up the sun with the highway to hell, then back in black. Yep. Like, I legit can't believe how many people we have in the chat right now. You guys are incredible. And this is the place to be for the World Cup, by the way. We're live for all the games. Pretty much all the games. At center back here on the right side. Kachu. Guler. Gets around his man. Good first touch. No foul, though. He was pulled to the ground. No foul. Heavy back pass. Back to Beach. It was a risky play. Miscommunication between Beach and his center back, Sutar. And Turkey almost got a goal off of nothing. I think Australia thought it was a free kick. Now realizing that the ref didn't award a foul. Australia just standing there. A chance for Turkey off of nothing. That's an easy foul down the right side. As Kachu goes down on the right. As he's dragged to the ground by Irakundu. Irakundu, I should say, the goal scorer from earlier. It would be down under, yeah. Kylie no gauge, like, fine wine. You're not kidding on that one. The men work are great. Men work are great. I love the acoustic version of Overkill. I love that one. Karaalu. The edge of the box. Feeds a run down the left side to Ilmaz. Ilmaz working on Italiano. Ilmaz looking for some space. Italiano gets a block on the cross. Volley striking on the top of the box. The shot sliced it. Kachu. It's tough. It was a tough angle off the deflection. You gotta do better here. You gotta do better. I know it's a tough one off the deflection. I know we got 4 figures on here before. Yeah, for soccer, for a stream at 12:36 on the East Coast. Yeah, we are sickos. Yep. Any games I can watch in the AM hours tonight after this is the last one tonight. Germany Curacao is 1 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. This is the last one tonight. 4 matches a day. But Turkey's getting some chances. Trying to play it down the flanks. Kara-Alu to Ilmaz. Just trying to get around Italiano. I Can't Get Out of My Head is a great song, MKI. Thrown at midfield for Australia. Cercati. Down the right side, headed away by Demiro. And then cleared by Kara-Alu. Gets in the midfield, Cherim. Heavy first touch back to Australia. Ikali's still going strong. Ball down the right side for the Aussies. Good first touch there by Italiano. Trying to feed his man on the right side, and does. Goes for Metcalf. He'll switch the play to mid. Okan Angster. They'll go down the left side now. Australia looking to press up for a second. Trying to get around Cherleak. Ball into the box of the far post. Heavy ball, and it goes out for a goal kick. Trying to switch it up left to right. Looking for Italiano down the flank on the right side. It might, JP. It really might. Yeah, I think we can hit 80. I really think we can hit 80. Which is crazy. I think we can do 80. Because my thing was that with the World Cup, everyone's doing Mexico game, USA can't, like, they're doing the big ones. But for games like this, where I'm not sure a lot of people are doing it, there's not as much competition. That's where we're going to make my mark. I'm not sure about the games like Brazil-Morocco, let's say, or a France game. I'm not sure how, or England game. I think England will not do well on the channel, actually, because there's so many English commentators doing it. Good ball in from midfield, but Beach will come off his line to get there down the right side. Trying to play Chelik on. But like the games like England, I think there's going to be too many people doing it. Where I'll be just a small fish in a big pond. But games like this, I mean, there can't be that many people doing it. Cercati. Back it goes to a center back. Heavy first touch, but good recovery there by Sutar. To get around Sharon, plays it back to his keeper Beach. 38th minute. The left side. Just working around the back. Gouler trying to play a high line, force a quick pass for Australia down the pitch. It's a good ball, though. Beats his man, Irakunda. Irakunda looking for a second off the count. Irakunda will switch to play the right side. It's a heavy ball, though. It's too heavy of a ball. It stops the attack. It was in between. Looked like Metcalf and Boss. Too heavy on the pass. Was in between the two. A better ball, and Australia might have a second. Or a good chance at a second, at least. Throw in here for the Aussies, though, in the attacking third. Cercati to take. Yeah, me too, JP. I guess the time, like the Europeans, they're all asleep at this point. It's out of the box, that shot, weak foot, way over the bar. Wasteful shot there from 25 yards out for Boss. Right, England's sleeping. Yeah, like a lot of Europe is asleep right now. Oh, you know, we're going to do the England games. Don't worry, we're calling all the England games. We're calling those, don't get me wrong. I think the numbers won't be good compared to other games from the biggest fish in a big pond, if that makes sense. But we're doing all the England games. Again, we're doing all the World Cup games that don't interfere with the Stanley Cup final. So we're good for every game minus... I mean, if Carolina wins tomorrow, we can't do, I think, Sweden, please. Ivory Coast, please. Other than that, we're going to be live for every game. On the left side, Ilmaz. Good ball down the left side. Ilmaz trying to play a run. It's deflected by Metcalf. Back to Australia. It's a good run by Ilmaz, though. Trying to test Italiano down the left side. Gouler. Down the left side, I should say. Gouler. On the right side. Gouler switches it to left. Bardakcha. Ball down the left side for Ilmaz. Ilmaz. Heavy first touch. Trying to get around on Italiano. We'll go to the top of the box. Whip a ball in. Not a lot of power on that one. It's headed behind by Cercati. Back to Beach. You're not wrong, Mr. Blazemaster. Yeah, because I'm not rooting for England. I mean, I don't care if England wins or loses, but I'm rooting for I'm USA all the way. So it's not gonna be like the pessimistic, or it's coming home stuff like that. Yo, there you go with the butterball. Yep. Aussie Q viewers, I'm not sure. Ramalak with a 5. Appreciate you a ton. Do you think the Knicks winning is how Boomer Stone and the Berlin Wall came down? Yeah, 53 years ish. Yeah. Just euphoria. I never thought I'd see the day. We're finally free. Yeah, I think so. It's got to be close. So we've called Turkey, but I'm Tish. OT for game? Yes, we should be doing it. I have not checked it out, Dan, yet. I have not checked it out. But I think it's got to be pretty similar to, I never thought the day would come. Appreciate you, Ramalek, on that one. You've been awesome today. I appreciate you a ton. Unfortunately, Glendale is not being used for the World Cup. I think Turkey was training in Mesa, though. They were training in Arizona. Good ball to Rekachu down the left side. Kara-Alu. Ilmaz, left side. Trying to get into the box with a ball to the top of the box. Heavy ball goes between two Turkish players and cleared away once again by Australia. Irakunda. I mean, Australia, the strategy is very clear right now. Just park the bus. Not park the bus necessarily, but play everyone back, get a long ball in, and go from there. So Australia's not like had long possessions. They're just getting good long balls in behind, and it runs by Torre and Irakunda. They're letting Turkey dominate the possession, and they're fine with that. Because Turkey's been quite wasteful with most of the crosses they put in. Trying to work around the attacking third, but there's not space, and when there is space, they're not getting the balls in. Kachu goes to the top of the box, fires a shot, weak-footed, way over the bar. Again, all these shots are outside the 18. This is fine for Australia. Next Pacers tip-off. Pacers might be a bit too risky, unless Halliburton's coming back. Oh, I like that, Allie. I like that. Like, Turkey has not had shots inside the 18. With all these chances they've had, all the possession, what have they done with it? They're not getting anything inside the 18. No touches inside the 8. All their shots have been top of the box. And outside the one shot by Bardakcia that went off the post, none of them coming remotely close to finding the back of the net. I mean, the Australian game plan right now is perfect. The Australian game plan is picture perfect right now. Yeah, close to America than was the goal. Yep. Throw in. Chirkadi. Deep ball down the right side. Headed away by Turkey. Australia keeping the attacking third. Italiano. Can't get a good ball in. It's headed away by Bardakcia to Çalhanoğlu. But that's a bad ball by Çalhanoğlu. Free kick for Australia. They'll go quick. O'Neal. Left side. Okan Angster. Does it play it middle? Now Turkey on the counterattack. This is where you can catch him out. This is where you can catch him out. Ball down the right side. At the edge of the box on the right side. They'll get a ball to the top. But man, another one. Another just horrible ball. Okan Angster will get a foot on it. Makes up the recovery. Remelak with another fiver. Australia winning will hear 100 years of trauma from Gallipoli. There you go. When the moon hits your eye, that's Gallipoli. Appreciate you on that one, Remelak. You are not kidding there. Like, they had a chance. They had numbers there on the counter. They had numbers to go. There was open space, but they couldn't even get inside the 18. Just wasteful ball. Yilmaz down the left flank. Goes up top. Güler on the left side. Yilmaz. I got your name on the LED board as well. Tries to get a ball in. Around Italiano with the weak foot. Italiano with a sliding challenge. They'll win a corner kick, though. Went off Italiano. Basically, not being chosen for the World Cup. No, wait. Oh, wait. Why did FIFA not pick him? I'm not sure, actually. I actually don't know on that. I couldn't tell you, actually. I don't know. Now they'll change the call. They were lining up for a corner kick. The referee changes the call. They're going to say it was last off Yilmaz, not Italiano. So once again, Italiano winning that battle down the left flank. World Cup at High Point? Yes. Spurt Stadium. Let's do it. Off the goal kick. Back to Turkey. Down the left side looking for Yilmaz. Headed away by Australia. Italiano on the right side. Good ball to center. Heavy touch the way Metcalf gets it back though. The switch plate on the left side. Good ball in. Chance here. Falls down the box though is Irakunda. No foul given. Clean challenge. Australia gets it back though in their defensive half. Oh, you know, Allegiant, yeah. Allegiant has the sidelines, yeah. That was in Copa too. Best Envel sim that wasn't used for the World Cup. I mean, Lambeau Field, but obviously that was never going to happen. The left side plays it to Irakunda. Irakunda trying to make a run on Demiral like last time. Has overlap if he wants. Irakunda gets into the 18. Irakunda lets it fly. That one saved right at Checker. On target. That's a horrible throw by Checker. Australia looks keeping the attacking third, but not a good first touch by Okan Angster. Right idea to try and intercept that pass. Superdome? New Orleans is not really a soccer city. Watching Brisbane? All right. Host of the 2032 Summer Olympics. Got a word on stoppage time here. It will be 4 minutes. Not a lot in that one. 4 minutes of added time. Good job by Torre, but dispossessed at midfield. The left side, Kada'alu. Back to center it goes. They'll play a ball down the left side for Yilmaz. Yilmaz at the top of the box on the left side. Back up top to Kada'alu. Kada'alu To center, Güler. They try the tiki-taka pass to Cherem. But Cherem was on the same page, and it's cleared away again. Turkey will take it back in their defensive half. You know, Superdome, they have to do too much. It costs too much. You have Jets and Mets are now languishing in the corner if the Knicks broke their drought. Yep. They're now the laughingstocks. No more of the Knicks. Kara-Alu on the left side. Plays a ball down the left side. Back to Yilmaz at the edge of the box on the left. He'll whip one into the far post. Punched away by Beach. Back to Turkey. Bardakça. Will come in Jacksonville. Maybe with a new stadium, maybe. They have to get hotels, but with a new venue, maybe. Obviously not this year with the renovations. Maybe 2038, maybe. Kara-Alu on the left side. Oh, I can't imagine, David. No chance. Yilmaz. Miscommunication with Kachu. The overlapping run. Just wasteful passing for Turkey. When they get into the attacking third, get on the edge of the 18, it's been wasteful. Remember when San Diego was supposed to people want to host games at? Yep. Yeah, Spano sucks. Yep. Let me say, I saw you said Spanish. I know you meant Spanos, but that's a phenomenal autocorrect. Come on, Back in Black, Down Under, Bluey theme song, La La from Can't Carry You on My Head. Yeah. Oh, that'd be interesting. How would I even do that? Man, that'd be an interesting mashup. 2 minutes left in the first half. Turkey in their own third. Demirel goes off to his right center back. Bardakça. Play it across midfield on the right side. Switch the play back to Bardakça from Demirel. Now on the left side looking for space. Kara-Alu, one-time pass for Yilmaz. Yilmaz looking for some space around Italiano. Try to whip it in again. Gets some separation, goes back to the top of the box on the left side for Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. To the top of the box is a bad pass again at the top of the box, and Australia clears it away. Yeah, it's a little bit behind. A little bit behind XX. Yeah, a little bit behind. M&T Bank work for the World Cup? Maybe after the renovation. Maybe. I wasn't too impressed with it. Also, hotel space might not be the best in Baltimore. Kachu. Left side, Kara-Alu. 25 yards away from that. One-time pass, good ball. Güler. He tries a spin move. Gets to Cherem. Cherem crosses over. And then he's dispossessed. Okan Angster clears that one out. Turkey throw. Cherem tried to spin around his man. Draw a foul. Dispossessed. Now Kachu on the left side. Goes back up top. Çalhanoğlu. Switch the play on the right side, the top of the box. Switch it again to the left side. Kachu. As Yilmaz of the overlap instead tries to cross to the box. It's deflected by Italiano. Cleared away again by the Aussies. No, Safe don't need to expand anything. You only need 40,000. You only need 40,000 for a World Cup. Safe Farm's got like 65K. They're more than fine. BMO is 40K. Why not Denver? I think the altitude maybe. Although Azteca's doing it, so I think with a new stadium they will. Cherem on the right side trying to get around Burgess. Cherem, Burgess easily stands him up. Celik gets it back though, falls down, and they will get a goal kick. Last touch by Celik. That will take us to the end of the first half. Turkey's dominating possession, but Australia, Irakunda, the 20-year-old in his debut. The difference here, Turkey wasteful with the ball. Yeah, at some point, Sports Turkey will cross their minds. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Search Australia versus Turkey and SBS came up. Oh, man. We're at the halftime break here. A good result for the Aussies right now. Trying to see these 3 points through 45 minutes in. Right, it's no big deal for Latin American countries. No, not at all. Of course not. Should note, every team so far at this World Cup that has led at the halftime break has gone at least a point. So every team that's led at the half has gone at least a point. You think the strategy for Australia is the same. Try to catch on the counter, get a long ball in, because Turkey's been wasteful with the crosses. Turkey's been wasteful. Best 5-game series ever? Easily. Easily. Every game was a banger. Easily best 5-game series ever. Again, this stream brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA. Play $5. Get 50 instantly with that code. But again, the Azteca, I mean, the altitude's crazy there. It's even higher than Denver. I think Azteca altitude is like 4,000 feet higher. If only Bolivia plays in the World Cup, man. Yeah, that altitude, that's no joke for them. That's even 3,000 feet higher than Azteca. The Big Blue House, yes. A dingo killed my baby. Jeez. Oh, man. Okay, appreciate all you guys being here at the halftime break. Back day replay from Sirius XM. Great year, 1990. Summer 1990 was good. Great year for music. I gotta get the on demand for Sirius XM for that. I'll listen to that when I'm ending the next video coming out on Monday. If you haven't seen the most recent video, we talked about the 1974 New York Giants. Click that link to watch. All-time greatest single season playoff teams, top 3, to go 16-3. All those comebacks, all those double-digit wins, top 3. In 17 Warriors have to be number 1 because they won 15 straight, and then game 16, the Cavs just went on the greatest scoring stretch ever. Yeah, I'm happy for New York too, Tyrell. Yep, I grew up in New York, so I know a lot of Knicks fans. They're going through it right now in a good way. I can't imagine what the celebration's like right now. My guess is the parade would be Wednesday. You're not doing it Tuesday because of the World Cup at MetLife. My guess would be Wednesday would be the parade. Yeah, 19,392 days. That is a long time. Yeah, Rockets have fallen off this month. Where the closest place you could prep would be like Air Force or Flagstaff. Yeah, and even that. It doesn't compare. It doesn't compare. 04 Lakers, yeah. But the Lakers didn't win it all, so they can't be up there. The Lakers didn't win all that year. Actually, win it all to be the best. 0-1, yeah, 0-1 Lakers, yeah. 0-1 Lakers, yes. So I put Knicks at 3. 0-1 Lakers 2. 17 Warriors 1. They're doing the parade on Thursday? All right. Yeah, I was going to say either Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday probably works great as well. Because you just take a long weekend. Juneteenth is June 19th. So June 19th is Friday. And New York gets off for that. It's a federal holiday. They get off. Schools are out for that. Parade on the 18th. Just take a 4-day weekend. Yeah. With the 04, yeah, PTSD move, I get you there. You see elevation of Santa Fe. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize Santa Fe was that high up. I knew it was high up. I didn't realize it was Azteca levels high. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it makes sense for Thursday, actually. Take a 4-day weekend. Take off on Thursday for the parade. Friday's Juneteenth. Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, literally, it's been 53 years. Literally, the exact meme. Literally. I didn't think about that. That's the exact meme. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We are 30 subs away, by the way, from 74.7. $10 or more gets your name on that LED board behind me that doesn't have World Cup scores for some reason, but it does keep you up there on everything else. Yeah, I'm happy to, Calorie. Yeah, he's loving it right now. Wait, they did, David? I did not know that, actually. I did not know that. That is news to me. I did not know that. No, New York doesn't get out until like until man, I think like the 26th. You know, we always went late because we start after Labor Day. We start after Labor Day in New York, so we start like the day after Labor Day or the 2 days after Labor Day, but we go till June. So New York is not out yet. The Regents exams are in late June, which is what makes it it makes it bizarre because most school districts, and I noticed that with the UFL scorebook, I kind of like it. I don't hate the idea when you mic up the players like that. I don't hate the idea. It took a while to grow on me, but I don't hate it. Oh, they did blue. Yes, they did. They absolutely did. They played on concrete pretty much. I mean, the vet was so bad it gave people cancer. The vet turf was so bad, it literally gave people cancer. First time voting, welcome to New York? Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it might, David. It might. I can find stories on that. But, yeah, with New York, it's funny because New York issues statewide exams called Regents. And Regents are, like, the final exam for pretty much every mandated class. Early 2027 NBA Spurs against Celtics. That's my guess. Spurs Celtics. Way too early. It went August to May. That's what most people do. Who won United Bowl? The Kings. Louisville beat DC in the United Bowl. Louisville won that one. Came back in the second half from down double digits. It's a story of this of today, apparently. But what's funny is that the AP exams are in May. So what that would mean is you take the AP exam. If you take AP, you still have to take the Regents. If it's a mandated class for stuff like AP Statistics was not mandated, so there was no Regents. AP Gov was not mandated, so there's no Regents. But if it was, let's say, AP US History is mandated, so you have to take the Regents. But the Regents are a month after the APs. So for a month, if you were AP, the Regents are like, I don't want to say the baby exam, but they're super easy. So you just do nothing for a month. It's so funny, after an AP, you just do nothing for a month. Like, you go at a super fast pace for an AP in New York because you're a month behind the rest of the country. But after that, you're good. You're good at that point. Me too, Neil. Yeah, I would have thought that too. I never would have thought ESPN would have done it. Yeah, Tim McGraw said, yes, he did. He did. He was a good pitcher. He was a decent pitcher too. Yeah, only teams now, yeah, Sacramento, Atlanta, Phoenix, Clippers, Jazz, Pacers, and Brooklyn. I've never heard them use as bro. I've actually never heard the Nets use as bro. I was like, who's bro? Yeah, Celtics Spurs would be pretty chill, yeah. Yeah, Louisville's quite the story for starting 0-3. Crazy. Analytical champions. Yep, analytical champions, Matthew. Song for the Knicks. Top song, New York, New York. Easily New York, New York. Start spreading the news. MetLife Turf, it's just not built well. Hawks winning next year? I doubt it. I'd be very surprised. I didn't realize there was a story behind that, David. I'll have to check it out, because I did not know that. But it was funny, too, if you were like an AP exam in a non-mandated class. So if you had an AP exam in New York, took it in May, you had a non-mandated class from New York. So the final month, there's no exam to even study for. You just do nothing. Yeah, Brooklyn makes sense. I guess bro is better, yeah. Bro feels like broy, I guess. Pels like the playoffs? Oh, how's it going, Katrina? How's it going? Oh, let's go. Let's go all the way the Pacific Northwest. Let's go. Oh my God. I was not expecting that. Holy cow. Welcome into the stream with all 200 of us right now as we're commentating halftime right now of Australia-Turkey in the World Cup. We just got off the Knicks game. The Knicks game was nuts. The Knicks game was insane. Absolutely nuts. Knicks win the finals. So New York is going, it's burning to the ground right now. How's it going, Katrina? How is it going? Oh my God, I was not expecting that. Man. Yeah, I don't think Pels are the playoffs next year. The West is too stacked. Too stacked. Number one song of the week, the Knicks won it all? Yeah, I don't know on that. I'm just going to guess Honky Cat, but I'm probably like wrong on that. That's my trainer. Detroit, that's my trainer. It's a trainer I work out with. Whenever I say like I can't stream because I have a workout, that's the trainer. Yes, no, I know her, yes. That is my trainer. So you have the horn tree for the Cavs? Yeah, no, he's going to flame out like he always does. Top 2 would choke. Warriors 3-1 was worse, but top 2 choke. Yep, yay on that. Yay on that. Yep, that's the one. Helped me lose a lot of weight. Gain a lot of muscle mass. How does the series rank among all-time finals? I mean, for a 5-game series, it's number 1. I mean, I put it top 5. I mean, that series, every game was great. Every game was phenomenal, that series. Yeah, best finals happened in this decade? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, that's my trainer. Yep, that's my trainer. That is my trainer. Yeah, burn it to the ground might be more appropriate stating. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong on that with what New York's probably going through right now after winning. Steph's thoughts on the Knicks? Happy for Taylor Swift. I mean, she's a Knicks fan. Taylor's a Knicks fan, so Steph's loving this right now. Steph is loving this. Taylor's like a legit Knicks fan. Like, not like in the Spike Lee, Timothy, Ben Stiller tier, but she's a legit Knicks fan. She's been for over a decade at this point. Yeah, Harden got... Yeah, I saw that with Harden, yeah. I don't think anything's going to happen to him, but yeah. You picked Turkey. Yeah, I picked Turkey, too. I picked Turkey as well. They've been so wasteful on the ball right now. They're not getting any crosses in. The crosses in, they're so poor. Australia is playing better. They can just park the bus and Turkey can just get balls in, but they're not doing anything with it. And the attacking third, they've been so bad. They've been so bad. I should note everything that she knows from sports is from me. So I should know everything with sports. No, you're good. You are good. You are good. Believe me. Some of the streams, I need it. You make sure every place blessed welcome to New York. Yep. Wedding DVD coming to DVD to sell. Yep. There we go. Highest selling DVD of all time. Move over the Lion King. Yes, Stevie Nicks shirt. Yes, I do love that. Yeah, but everything I learned, everything she knows about sports, for the most part, is from me. Joy from friends can finally similar. Yes, he can. I think the vet turf causes more deaths than we think. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Wait a sec. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. It's the one. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Gotta show something on stream. Hang on. I gotta show something on stream. Since you're here, hang on. Gotta show something on stream. Hang on. Yeah, this is the one. Gotta show it on stream. Not gonna elaborate any further, but you know. Which Friends episode's the most Knicks? I mean, there are episodes where they're at the Garden. Taylor Swift gets a ring too. If she wants to buy one, she can. I mean, she's got unlimited money. Yeah, the vet turf costs a lot more than we think. Ratings yet for USA Paraguay? We know it's at least 30 million. At least 30 million. They wore sneakers. Yeah, they wore sneakers on the concrete back then. Joey, yes, he was a big Six fan, yes. Your back hurts? Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Sally. Been there before. You know, it costs a lot of people to get cancer, that veterans turf. If you know, you know. Figured I'd show it off to the camera. Figured I'd show it. That makes summer way? Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, we're still at halftime here. We're going to start the second just a little bit. Yeah, I called my dad. We called him on stream. We called him on stream. He spoke to everyone. Swift Brunson jersey at a concert? Maybe. I could see it. Maybe at the wedding at the Garden. Maybe at the wedding at the Garden. Oh, man. Okay, we're at halftime right now. So the second half in probably like 2 minutes. Is Bear? Yes, there was a Bear. Yes, he was a receiver. Oh, man. Michael Irvin, same thing. Yeah, Wendell Davis. Yep, Wendell Davis. Darren Dolling went to 93 Phils game. Good year for the Phils. Yeah, a stroke, yep. Yeah, it was at the very end of the stream. It was at the very, very end. Okay, second half, we're going to get started in just a little bit. Teams have retaken the pitch. Iracunda, the difference here, 1-0 Australia. Dream I call game 6. It's West called a lot of the games. But also, the Eagles players, I mean, to be fair, they play 8 times a year on the turf versus 81 times. That's not hot. Except for like 1 month of the year. Pros to Travis at Super Bowl Valentine's Day? Oh, God. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? Wait, no. They're already married. Sports Talk. Wait, they're already married. Wait. They're having the wedding in like 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. They're already having the wedding. They're married. They're engaged. All right. Substitute here. Ilmaz coming off. Some fresh legs down the flanks. And coming in will be number 11, Yildiz. So Ilmaz off, Yildiz in. We'll have 4 subs remaining. Trying to get some more clinical balls down the flanks. If a rough half there for Ilmaz. Somebody thinks World Cup? Oh, I don't blame you there. All right, let's do this thing. Second half officially underway in Vancouver. Aussies trying to hold on and see this result through. And top the group alongside the United States. All good, Katrina. All good. See you Wednesday. See you for the last one before you go. Into the box. Turkey going left to right. Australia right to left. And the World Cup is tomorrow, 2. Curacao against Germany, and then Netherlands, Japan, and then after that we're doing the Stanley Cup. So we got 3 streams tomorrow, 2 World Cup, 1 Stanley Cup. Yeah, surprised Tree's called a lot of the games, because he's a darn good announcer. The Turkey does not control the ball well. Nope, you were not wrong there. Some propose and make a movie about it. Oh, yeah. And they proposed at the dodgeball tournament in Vegas back in 2004. They made a movie about that. Top of the box, Chalilanu. He'll fire a strike from 25 yards out. Easy save there for Beach. Again, they're not getting shots inside the 18. Australia looking on the counterattack. Now they'll slow things down the left side. Boss. Play it around center back. If it's not simply the vet, they can, yes. The Ravens did. I mean, the Ravens did just that. That's why they canceled the preseason game. Last year, 1998, Tyrell. 1998. There's another Kelsey brother I saw. Wait, there's a third? Wait, I know Travis and Jason. Is there a third? I actually don't know if there's a third or not. Free kick won for Turkey at midfield. Yeah, I could see Sam Mills, yeah, because that would be tragic. Way too young. On the two countries, I don't care about playing at 1 in the morning. Yep. Well, the country's big. You have to remember the country is massive. We're on the West Coast. On the left side here for Turkey. Karaağlu. For the new guy, Yildiz. Karaağlu. Deflected back to Kachu. Yildiz. Ball overlap. Kachu trying to get into the box. Trying to find the foot of Cherim, but Ogan Angster gets a foot out in front. Clears it for the moment. You feel like Australia, the strategy, just hold on for the final 45. See if you can catch him on the counter. If not, you're fine holding on. Speaking of the counterattack, it's a good ball there. Torre down the left side. Torre has an overlap down the left side if he wants him. Boss tries a shot deflected off the leg of Demiral. Corner kick. That's the plan. Get him on. Just coming a friend. Seems so Joey can celebrate the Knicks. Love it. I love it. Yeah, friends for 21 years after the Knicks lost championship and 22 years before the draft. Yep. Right in the middle. Australia versus former Ottoman Empire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if there's another one. Yeah, these teams, well, they're in our group. They're in the USA's group. Corner on the right side. But that's a strategy for Australia. Just get them on the counterattack. Let Turkey get those balls in. They're not doing anything with it. Let them take shots from outside. 25 yards. Not doing anything with it. Put them on target. Corner in to the top of the box. Goes back for Italiano. Italiano skies it to Italy. It will be a goal kick for Australia. For Turkey, I mean. Yep, in the USFL, yep. And it was hot then. It was hot then. Ooh, rate the Knicks. Man, I mean, Brunson might... Reed's still number 1. I'd say Brunson's 2. Ewing's 3. I would say Brunson's 2. Reed is number 1. The center back on the left side. For what he did today in Game 5. Bardakcha. On the left side. Chalilanu. Ball down the left side. Headed away. Back to the edge of the box for Kachu. Kachu. Trying to outmuscle his man. Outmuscling. O'Neal cannot. O'Neal wins it back, and it's cleared away by Australia once more. Yeah, back in Rochester, yeah. 28,000 days ago. I think that streak's going to take a little bit longer. On the wormhole that opens up, yeah, I think the world's over if the Bills ever win the Super Bowl. On the left side, taking it down here. Overlapping run. Yildiz. Yildiz trying to get around Italiano. Goes back to the top of the box. Tries to strike off the fake. Good heavy touch. Kachu gives it off into the middle of the box. Tarum can't get the header. Back to Turkey. Blocked away. Gets it back at the top of the box. Chance here. Ismail fires. Deflected. Out of play for a corner. Kachu, yep. Turkey starting to get some chances. Ever since they brought on Yildiz, they've been more clinical down that left flank. You know the strategy for Australia. Just hold on. It's the way they've been playing this whole match. Just get on the counter. I'll whip this corner in. Nope, not yet. Gonna redo the corner. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps out a ton on the channel to try to grow this community even more. The corner here on the left side. They'll whip it into the top of the box. Headed behind by Australia. Another corner on the right side this time. Sutar got ahead on that one. They'll go short on the right side, going quick. Whip a ball to the box. Headed away by Australia. Back to the top of the box. One-time shot. Fluffs the shot there. Cherim. Goes back to Kachu. Down the left side. Kachu gets it back at midfield. He'll play a ball into the 18, easily headed away by Sutar. And Australia will clear their lines once again. You know this is the strategy. Can they just be clinical with one of these crosses? All it takes is one. Shelly, good ball down the right side. But no one there. Demirol, instead of trying a shot, it would have been a tight angle, but it would have been a good angle. Well, it's offside. Not going to matter. It's not going to matter. He was offside. The referee puts the flag up. Demirol didn't time it exactly right. But a good ball there by Chelik, but they can't do anything with it. Instead of trying to shot, they try to whip another ball in, but there's no one there. They're just not communicating at all. I feel like this is like watching the USA, but in reverse. The USA knew where everyone was at the exact same time. Turkey, it's like they're guessing where everyone's going to be, but guessing wrong. Like USA, when they played a strategy similar to this, they knew where everyone was going to be at the exact same time. Turkey does not know where anyone is. These are 11 individuals that have just met for the first time. That's what I'm watching right now, watching on the attack. Feels like I'm watching 11 individuals that have never stepped on a pitch before. Together. Australia, heavy slide challenge there. They won a free kick at midfield. Heavy challenge by Chalilonu. No cautions issued for either side so far. Leafs the Cowboys of the NHL? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, low quality play, yep. On the left side here, Torre. Looking for space in the box. He'll get to the top of the box. Heavy first touch, though, by Irakunda. They'll get it back, though, on the left side. Boss, he'll try to whip it across. It's blocked by Chelik. Out of play for an Aussie corner. Like, Australia's not having a lot of possession, but when they play the long balls, I mean, opening night would still be Knicks. Sixers, I would say. When they're playing the long balls, they're hitting them more often than not. They're having better possessions, even though it's not as many. Australia, long corner kick to the far post. They've not been around the corner so far. Chance for a header! The shot saved! Checker denies the header at the top of the box. Second chance here. At the far post it goes. Sutar on the header. Was a free header, and it was right at Checker. Australia gets it back. Whip a ball on the right side. Scorpion kick. Too far wide. Back to Australia on the left side for Irakunda. Lovely match, yep. Irakunda on the left side. Irakunda. Okan Angster. They'll play it back to center back. Boss. Ankle breaker on Sharam. He just made him slip. Gets by him with ease. Plays a ball down the right side. Switches the play wonderfully. And now Australia. Comfortable in possession right now with O'Neal. Okan Angster. One-touch passing. Torre cleared away. It's the right idea. Headed behind by Burgess. Gives it off to Cercati. Cercati. Switches the play to the near side. Boss. One-time pass run to the left side. Too heavy on that pass and cleared away by Ismail. But a bad clearance. Back to Australia. Good ball in for Torre. Torre, is he onside? He is. Torre going to try to take him on. They want a handball. Not going to get it. Working on Shalik on the left side. And Shalik has to deflect that one out of play for a corner. Yes, Spurs play no. Yes, I would say that, Keller. Yep. If it was that, yep. OT, yep. We're doing OT after this one. USA win all the group matches? Yes. Absolutely. They play like they did yesterday. Watching this game, they can easily win both. Easily. So corner kick coming up for... Wait, what? I think... Problem in production room. I'm not sure what happened there. Unless they got off... Wait, what? Okay, I think we got offside on Australia. They put the flag back up. We got a production room error. Yeah, that's the world feed. So if you got that on Fox, you got it on Telemundo too. Heavy challenge. Touch by Irakunda. Turkey gets it back. Free kick at the top of the box. Heavy challenge there. Turkey in possession. Oh, they're in with a win or even 2 ties. Yeah, well, 2 ties would guarantee you. And 5 points is going to get you in. Kachu taken down from behind. A heavy touch by Irakunda. And Turkey, maybe their best chance of the match. Free kick from 25 yards out. Central position. After the Spurs all swap a commercial? Yes, they should have. Güler, Kachu standing over this alongside Çalhanoğlu, who hit the post from this spot earlier in the first half. 5 on the wall for Australia. '56th minute. Chance here for the Turks off a set piece. Güler to take. Stand over this with the left foot. Güler. He'll let it fly. Shots on target. Save the rebound. Cleared away for the moment. Was going left post. And Beach with the diving save. A good chance there for the Turks off the set piece. Güler hit the target. Got it underneath the 5-man wall. Whipped it around, and Beach with a phenomenal save. Corner kick for Turkey. On the left side. They'll try to whip this into the box. Starting to apply some pressure. Oh, exactly, Ali. Ball into the box, to the far post. Headed away by Kerchati. And the shot by Ismail, one time. Out of play, skies it for a goal kick. If Houston wins World Cup, we will be going nuts. Yeah, no, I believe it, Sports Talk. Believe me, I believe it. The shots have been wasteful for the most part. No, that I believe it for like 100%. Like I've said that from the start. They've been wasteful in possession. They haven't done much, and the shots have been from 25 yards out. They're not good shots. Poor clearance there by Checker. Goes back to Australia on a throw-in in the attacking third on the right side. Off the long goal kick from Beach. Throw in right side. Chris, American Love Football. Appreciate you a ton, Liam. From Wales. Let's go. All the way from Wales. I'm a Gareth Bale. I'm excited for when you guys get the Euros in a bit. I'm excited for that. Believe me, I love soccer. I love football. I'm a Fulham fan. I love football. Down the right side here. Too heavy on that pass for Torre. Cleared away by Turkey. Out for another throw in for Australia in the attacking third on the right side. Yeah, no strategy on attack. Nope, you're not wrong there. Appreciate you a ton, Liam, for tuning in. Love calling these games. We're live for the entire World Cup. We're live for the Germany-Curacao game tomorrow and the game between Netherlands and Japan. So keep that in mind. We'll be live for both those matches. Excited for those. Turkey clears it away. Back to Australia in the defensive third. Headed back by Cherkati. To the keeper, Beach. They'll reset out the back. Australia going right to left. Turkey left to right. Down the left side here. Burgess. Back to his center back. Sutar. Cherkati. Pass takes a deflection. Back to Beach. Beach will hold the play. Beach. He'll play it long. Won by Turkey. Good header there by Bardakça. Down the right side. Güler. Güler at the top of the box. He'll try to switch the play, but a miscommunication. It's behind his man. And once again, Australia clears the danger. Bardakça. On the left side. Karaağlu. He'll go left side. Yildiz. Yildiz gets around Italiano. Good in. Tries a shot. It's deflected. The header away by Burgess, and it's saved by Beach. Italiano got beat. Yeah, 0.21 extra. Yep. Yeah, more than that. Yeah, because they haven't had a lot of shots, obviously. Well, it doesn't matter how much they'll possess the ball if you can't do anything with it. Yeah, they've been wasteful in possession. It's the one sport. Too slow and dramatic. I love this sport. Average with about to say in the chat. Oh, God. Drove around a lot of Scotchville today? Man. Yeah, I can imagine it was nuts. I can imagine in Boston the atmosphere is crazy right now. Free kick for Australia at midfield. Substitute coming on for the Aussies. The Socceroos making their first change. Irakunda, the goal scorer, is coming off. Valupale will come on. 4 remaining. Valupale, the 25-year-old, replaces the goal scorer in his World Cup debut. One to remember if they can see this result through. Some fresh legs in the attack. Bringing on the Melbourne Victory striker, or winger, I should say. And over 100 appearances with his club side. Free kick, not a good first touch down the right side. Now it's Celik. Celik on the right side. Turkey going left to right. Australia right to left. Güler takes it across midfield. Challenge there. Jars the possession free. But back to Güler. They'll play a ball down the left side. It's a good ball in. Good ball to Yildiz. Yildiz working on Italiano. Yildiz plays it back to the top of the box. Turkey in possession. Too heavy on that touch. Slide challenge there by Metcalf to jar the ball free. Greetings to those in Aussie, New Zealand 9 network line. There we go. There you go. I'm not sure if this stream has got more views than the NBA Finals stream. This stream has got more views than NBA Finals. Last game I watched all of was the one I went to see live. Oh, nice. That was a long time ago, though. Kachu coming off for Turkey, meanwhile. Akgun coming on. So bring on a forward. Replace a midfielder with a forward. Changing the formation. One more striker. To try and get an equalizer. The 25-year-old coming on. Turkey on the left side in the attacking third. The edge of the box is Yildiz. Yildiz. He'll fire a shot. It's blocked. Metcalf body out in front. Red card? Nope. No red card. Now it's Bardakcha. Down the left side. Fakes the switch. Working on Italiano on the left side. Back up top to Çalhanoğlu. Güler. Güler gets around O'Neal. He's off left side. Back to Güler at the edge of the box on the left side. Ball in. Yeah, watch the Euros. Oh, I'll be here, yeah. World Cup games will be streaming anymore. We're doing all of them. We're doing all the World Cup games. Pretty much all of them. I can't do 2 tomorrow night because the Stanley Cup is on. But other than that, we are doing every World Cup game. So we're live for all the games. So we're doing everything. This is the place to be. So I'll be here for it all. They attack it there on the left side. Trying to run it on Italiano. Ball at the top of the box. Looking for Güler at the top. It's cleared away once again by the Aussies. If it's for shot, of course, yep. If for club it works, not World Cup. Deep ball in. Headed away by O'Neal. Back to Australia. So Sutar on the header. O'Neal now gives off on the right side and they'll play it around the back. Sutar. Yeah, the semifinals, yeah, it only went 5 games, but all 5 games were bangers. Boss. In the back, highline by Celik. Gets around Celik. Gets it off to Valupale. Trying to go quickly on the counterattack. Slide challenge there by Turkey. Dispossesses him. Güler, it's a good run. Güler. Back heel pass to the top of the box. Finds Cheram. Back to Çalhanoğlu. Dispossessed. Back heel pass. Ambitious try. Back to Australia. Ambitious on the back heel. Appreciate you, Liam. Yep, we're live for that. Celik now. Gives off top of the box. Dispossessed. Back to Bardakcha. The attacking third. They're getting more centralized, though. Shot from 30 yards out. That was never going to do anything. It's blocked. Güler. Blocked and back to Turkey. Çalhanoğlu to throw in. Subscribe to watch. I appreciate that a ton, Liam. I love doing this. I love hanging out with you guys. Demirel now. They'll switch the play down the right side. Akgun. His first touch off the bench. They took out a midi for a forward. Bardakcha. Left side, Çalhanoğlu. Trying to make a run on Italiano here is Yildiz. Yildiz. Goes back to the top for Güler. Güler fakes the strike. Has an overlap if he wants. Not going to do it. Now we'll go to Yildiz on the overlap. He'll work on Italiano. Back to the top of the box. He'll let it rip. It's blocked. And then cleared away by Metcalf. Back to the top of the box. Slide challenge. Another block by Australia. I'm playing like turkeys right now. Yep. Headless turkeys. No one knows where anyone is. There's no chemistry right now. No chemistry in possession. Ismail gives it off right side. Celik. Back to Ismail. This would be an ideal result for the USA right now as well. 2 teams on no points and only +1 the goal difference. I think home ice wins at Sports Talk. D-backs? Oh, no, I'll go World Cup games over D-backs. World Cup over D-backs. I'm not doing any D-backs games this week. Also, they kind of suck right now. Bad ball by the top of the box there by Cherim. Thought he had some help. Who do I think wins Group C? Ooh, I mean, I think Brazil wins Group C, but they're gonna win it on some tiebreaker. I think Morocco and Brazil will both win their matches. The left side, they switch the play at the edge of the box on the left side. Back to the top for Chalilanu. Dispossessed. Back to Australia. Torre. It's a good run, but he fluffed the pass. He had a good run down the right side. Torre fluffed the pass. Would have been a good counterattack. I'll switch it down the right side now. Turkey in the attacking third. Akgun. It's a good run on the right side. Gets around Boss, but runs out of real estate as it's deflected play by Burgess. Thoughts on Alan Smith? Yeah, it was just tragic what happened. Because he could have had such a good career. And his life just spiraled out of control after 2012. Just completely spiraled out of control. It was awful what happened. You have to be that way. We will go to the hydration break. Pick out Buffer Oath. Why is Montreal hosting any World Cup games? Because the Olympic Stadium is a dump. That's why. Olympic Stadium is a dump. And while we got a cramping right now for Australia during the hydration break. Yeah, right now Turkey's looking underwhelming. Nothing about this scares me as a USA fan right now. I don't want to say, like, I don't want to get overconfident at all, but nothing about either of these teams scare me right now. I'm not sure what would be cool. Problem is that you're not going to play at the Olympic Stadium. Commercial break? I'm on Telemundo, so I don't know if FS1's a commercial break, but probably. I'm guessing they are. Knowing Fox, they probably are. Hydration break 1-0. Mambo Italiano, yep. Just catching World Cup scores. Yes, Scotland, first win in 30-some-odd years. Qatar, their first ever result at a World Cup. They 1-1 draw earlier in the day against Switzerland. Yeah, I don't have the audio on. No, I do not have the audio on. Yeah, when I call games, I don't have the audio on because it would be a bit distracting. I would be like just regurgitating what they're saying, and also it wouldn't sound good. You would hear it. It wouldn't sound good. The telemundo does not go to commercial. Olympic Stadium, was it good for its time? No, it was always not good for its time. It was late. The stadium was built late. It was always just a black hole. It was never made for baseball. I did not see the 50 Cent halftime show. I did not see that. I did not get a chance to watch the halftime show because I flipped over at halftime to the World Cup. Like the audio on the World Cup. Yeah, Iraq was on the World Cup too, yep. Right, copyright TV audio, yep. Italian Wild Mr. World Cup, yes they did. So we're in the 70th minute here. My clock is funky. I don't know why it doesn't allow you to go count it by minutes, but once it gets to 60, it just goes by hour. I don't know why it does that. After this, we'll do overtime. After this, we'll do OT. I'll take all your requests. We'll do all that. Favorite defunct stadium? The Astrodome in its heyday. I would have loved to have seen that. The Astrodome in the 70s during a Love You Blue Oilers game, that would have blown my mind. Is it cut away early? Man. Well, they won't cut away from the halftime show. There's no chance for the Super Bowl they'll cut away because it gets higher ratings than the game. So no chance on that. Montreal will be a good baseball city? Probably not. Probably not. When he spoke about Steelink, he seemed very pessimistic that Montreal could work again. Right, goal kick here, back underway. Australia, trying to see this one through these final 20-some-odd minutes. Australia going right to left, Turkey left to right. And BC place Demirel back to his keeper checker. Australia with 4 subs remaining, Turkey with 3. It's a poor ball to midfield. It's deflected away by Australia. Looking to find Ismail. Not up on it, but then a poor first touch by Australia. Back to Çalhanoğlu. Switch the plate on the right side to Çelik. If they cut away, how much outrage would generate? So much. Like, an ungodly amount of outrage. And rightfully so. Right, halftime sure it's only 12 minutes for the Super Bowl. The UFO one's going to be like 20 plus minutes. It's crazy. On the left side, get a ball in, deflected away by Italiano. Turkey gets it back on the edge of the box on the left side. Çalhanoğlu. Switches to play Çelik on the right side. Çelik. Akgun. The edge of the box on the right side, back to center. Çalhanoğlu will play a run. It's a good ball to Çelik. Çelik in behind, shot, near post save. It's a great run. Çalhanoğlu found a streaking Çelik. Well, he's going to always be a tight angle for that shot, but they win a corner. And then, yeah, well, Candlestick would have been too cold. Candlestick in its prime would have been way too cold. That same was built on the water. It was always freezing. I was going to say brain beats. Yep. Corner here on the left side. Went to the far post, headed away by Australia. No one on the far post. It was a poor ball. Cheram gets it. Çalhanoğlu thinks about from 30 out and said, we'll go to Akgun. Akgun gives it off right side. Edge of the box. Back to Akgun at the top. They'll switch the play again to the left side, retreating. They'll go back to their keeper. Play it down the left side. Trying to get a run here on boss. Çalhanoğlu. Back to Çalhanoğlu. Çelik on the right side. He'll play a ball. It's a bit under kick, but back to Akgun at the edge of the box of the 18. Up top center, Güler. Güler lets it rip. Frustration setting in. Never had a chance. 30 yards out with the weak foot. Not even remotely close. Oh yeah, Polo Grounds? Yeah, I mean the dimensions. People would have stopped signing with the Giants because their stats would be so awful. The waste opportunity, yep. I'm a Fulham fan, yep. Congrats, Liam, to you, by the way. Congrats to your team, first title since 04. Congrats to you guys. Was pulling for you guys in the Champions League final. Was pulling for you guys too. I'm a Fulham fan. Been that way since 2013. I've been a fan of the Collegers for about a decade and a half at this point. Substitution here. Torre and Italiano coming off. Will be Guerra and Yengi on. So they take off their striker. They're just going to try to see this one through. Yengi can play up top. Just some more reinforcements to see it through. Chance for the Aussies to make it 2-0 off the sub! At the top of the box! From 30 yards out! Goal! Right off the sub! Off of absolutely nothing! Off of absolutely nothing, right off the sub. Near post from 30 yards out. Let it rip. And the Socceroos are partying down under. Yeah, the Knicks win the title. Crazy Jacob. So happy for New York. So happy for New York. It's Metcalf from 30 yards out. Connor Metcalf. A worldly strike off the counterattack. Demirel can't block it. And the Bundesliga midfielder what a moment. Metcalf on the counterattack. That's how they got both their goals. The strategy is working to perfection for the Aussies. Just wait for the moment off the counterattack and let it rip. Turkey's been wasteful in possession. Just let it rip when you can. Pull the goalie, get extra attacker? No, you don't do that in soccer. Only on a corner kick. They got to work it out on Friday. Yep. They got their workout out Friday. I'll get your allowance for 10. Yeah, I feel having for Brunson and Towns and everything. No, you don't pull the goalie in soccer. That's only on corner kicks. Also, remember, goal differential is huge in a tournament like this. Goal differential is massive. Right now, Turkey would be third in the group because Paraguay lost by 3 goals. So, the right side, Gouler. Gives it off on the wing to Akgun. Akgun back on top, Gouler. Gouler, top of the box. One-time passing. Good ball movement here. The shot, far strike, wants a handball. Yildiz not going to get it for now. We'll see if VAR intervenes. Yildiz, a chance there at the top of the box. We'll see if VAR comes in. Turkey was aiming. That was a handball. Chelilanu, right side. Demiral. Played on the wings on the right side for Akgun. Akgun, edge of the box on the right side. Up top for Yildiz. Yildiz, left side now. Whips it into the far post. Head of Demiral. Good ball to center it. The strike is right at him. Was a phenomenal header to center it for Cheram. Gotta do better on the finish. Was right at Beach. You gotta test the keeper there from inside the 6. Oh no, you can't do co-MVPs for that. Anunoby did not play well in Game 5. You couldn't do co-MVPs. Brunson was the clear winner. What an opportunity there for Cheram. Was a phenomenal ball in from Demiral off the header on the right side. You gotta do better there if you're Cheram. That was the moment. Got some separation in the 6. Now Turkey looks to go, and Australia looks to see this one through. Gouler. Down the right wing. Akgun. Active on the wing on the right side. Akgun. Ball takes a deflection, gets it back, though, to the edge of the box on the right side. Good ball to Gouler. Gouler. Chelilanu tries to feed it to the 6. Cleared away by the Aussies. Out for a throw. Chelilanu, not a good cross on a great run. Gouler found him. Now Gouler on the right side. Whip it into the 18. Cleared away by the Aussies. And somehow Yengi outmuscles Bardakcha for the ball. Chance for Australia on the counterattack. They'll take it down the right. On the right side. Whips the ball in. Metcalf. Blocked. Out of play for a deep Aussie throw-in. Just lackadaisical defense there by Turkey. Bardakcha couldn't outmuscle the sub. Yengi. He wins that one, and Turkey getting goalie tonight. Yep. Yeah, good for him getting ring number 2. Yep. Deep throw in there for the Aussies. Yengi shields it down. Working on Kanaalu. Played in the corner on the right side and win a corner kick. And Australia in no hurry to take this one. Australia in no hurry. The 80th minute. Plus whatever's added on in stoppage time. About 15 minutes to see this one through. Corner on the right side. Will they whip this in and put this one completely out of reach? Will be Metcalf. He'll swing this ball in. Goes into the 6. Headed away by Bardakcha. Australia trying to keep it in the attacking third. Yildiz gets a foot on that one. Deflects it out of play, and it will be a Turkey throw. Turkey's paying attention to the USA. They play like this now. Now they change the call to Australia throw. Yeah, if Turkey plays like this, they're not beating anyone. They're wasteful in possession. They're wasteful on the cross. They're not getting chances. Have all the possession you want, but it's not going to matter. Substitutes here for the Turks. They will bring on Earsjohn and Merder. Merder and Earsjohn coming on. Can they salvage anything out of this match? Ismail and Chelik come off. One sub remaining. Turkey in possession. Akgun dispossessed around, gets it back. Akgun tries to play the run down the right side, looking for Cheram. Cleared away by Australia once again. Demirel gets it back on the right side. Demirel. Here's John. Switches the play to the left. Back to Earstron. Down the right flank. Akgun. Demirel on the right side. Gouler fakes the switch to the left. Now he'll go center. Back heel pass there by Cheram. Can't find his man. Deflected out of bounds. Another throw in for the Turks. USA can sign the group. At this point, fact. At this point, I'm going to say fact. Turkey is shocking me with how poor they've looked. Now it's Gouler, top of the box, and that is a wild shot. Gouler has taken some wild shots today from the top of the box from 25 yards out, just destroying the attack for no reason. Gouler has been wasteful on the ball. Has to be said, Gouler has been quite wasteful. Goal kick for the Aussies. Meaning, look, if Turkey plays like this, USA's getting 9. Goal kick out of bounds. Metcalf can't win the header. Back to Turkey. On the right side. Gouler. Tries to start the attack. Has Akgun for the overlap. Finds Akgun on the right side. Akgun. Wants the one-on-one with Cherkati. We'll go back instead to Gouler. Gouler has an overlap on the right side for Chalonu. Not going to play. Instead, we'll go backwards to Akgun. Akgun switches to play to the left side. Chalonu. Bardakcha. Left side now goes for Yildiz. Yildiz back for Karaalu. Karaalu looks to whip a ball into the box, running out of room. Headed away by Boss. And Metcalf looks to clear for the Aussies. Not a great clearance, but a poor touch by Turkey. Out of bounds for an Aussie throw. 2 more subs for the Aussies. Irvine and Bajic. The final subs here. Boss will come off for the Socceroos. As will Okan Angster. Win money. How's it going, Pauline? I want to cut if you do it. I want to cut if you do it. So Bajic. They'll bring on a defender. They'll bring on a midfielder. Some fresh legs for the final 2 subs to see this through. They probably play the backups, Billy. If they guarantee first place, you play the backups there, but problem is that you don't know what's going to happen because the other 2 teams are playing at the same exact time, so you can't manipulate the results. On the left side, Yildiz, edge of the box, Karaalu. Heavy touch by Cheram, dispossessed, back to Turkey. But they'll win a free kick. Was dispossessed by Irvine. Challenge from behind. Yeah, worse of Madrid, yep. Got dispossessed from behind. Irvine, the 33-year-old midfielder, one of the oldest players on this Argentinian side. Matt with your good narration. Appreciate you a ton. Means a lot to me, man. I love calling these games. Love hanging out with you guys, watching the World Cup. We're live for everything. Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, we just did the NBA Finals. College football, NFL. We're live for everything. So, appreciate you a ton on that one. And Sharon will come out. Go will come on. The final sub for the Turks. Free kick, standing over it is Gouler. Free kick saved on the right post. It's the second time today that Turkey's in a free kick from that spot, and second time that Beach has answered the call, and they'll win a free kick here as O'Neal taking down the left side. We'll get our first caution of the match. A great save on the right post. Yes, Sienna basketball recoiling, discussing all that. Yep. Akgun Clipping the cleat. Easy call there for the yellow to stop the counterattack. First caution of the match. It's been a pretty clean match, all things considered. Taking Ivory Coast. Australia's convinced me to do it. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, Europe has been very disappointing so far in this World Cup. Europe has not done anything in this World Cup so far. Now, granted, the Juggernauts have not played yet, but... on the right side, here's John. Murder. Murder trying to win on the right side, shielded out, throwing for the Aussies. Great job there by Valupale. And that free kick by Çalhanoğlu was a great one. Got around the wall. A diving save by Beach on the far post. He's been great today on the set pieces. JJ Watt paid for Freddie's Hotel. That's awesome. I love the Freddie story. It's so much fun to watch. To see a foreigner experience this country for the first time and everything it has to offer. I love it. Bardakcha gives it off left side. You get 1 point. There you go, Billy. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Erstan. They'll switch it to the right. Güler. Back to Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. Ball down the left flank. Good run in. Güler. Can he whip across it? He's been wasteful today. That ball goes to the top of the box for Demirel. Demirel to reset. Demirel on the right side. Heavy first touch. Gets it back though. Top of the box. Akgun. Akgun switches the play on the left side. It's a poor touch. Bardakcha dispossessed. Australia will clear again. And Karaağlı will have to play it back to his keeper in the 88th minute. Erstan gives it off left side. Yildiz will switch it back to Karaağlı. Güler on the right side. Murder. Güler dispossessed, gets it back. Murder on the right. Çalhanoğlu switches to play left side. Bardakcha. Yildiz. We're going to take on Metcalf. He'll whip back to center. Çalhanoğlu fires a shot right at the keeper. Güler. Horrible shot again. Güler has taken about 7 shots this game, all outside the 18. All not threatening the keeper at all. At least that one was on target. But a one-time finesse at the top of the box. Man. Because they're me right now? Oh, man. Tomorrow we're doing Germany-Curacao and Netherlands against Japan. There are 2 other matches. We can't do them because it interferes with the Stanley Cup. But we will be live from Netherlands, Japan, and Germany-Curacao. The right side. Murder. Erstan. Switches in midfield to the left. We enter the 90th minute. Can't be much left in this thing. Maybe 5 minutes of added time. Akgun. Can't get around his man. Will reset back to midfield for Erstan. The left side, Güler. Switches the play to Yildiz. Yildiz. Ball to Güler. Can he get a ball in? He's going to reset the play. On Cherkati. To the top of the box it goes for Karaağlı. Whips it in, headed away by Sutar. He's won all those headers so far. Cleared again by the Aussies. Free kick for Turkey. They try to start a counter and Valupale, Irvine will get called for that. Quick off the free kick. Yildiz. Down the left side. Working around Metcalf. And Guerra. To the top of the box on the left side. Whips the ball in. Far post. Header out. Cherkati can't put it on target. 6 minutes of added time. So all that stands between Aussie tying the USA atop the group on points. Like 79 when they went without subs. That's crazy though. It's like Sienna, man. Yes, we're not doing Ivory Coast second. We're out on Sweden, Tunisia. Oh yeah, that prompt. Oh yeah, I love that one, Allie. Here's John. Yildiz. The attacking third dispossessed. Good challenge from behind. No call. Australia gets rid of it on the right side. Trying to win his man on the right side. Out of play. Back for Turkey for a throw. Turkey going left to right. 6 minutes of added time here. High line here for the Turks. Murder. Right side for Guler. Guler just played murder. It's a bad ball. Deflected. Back to Turkey for a throw-in. Mr. Roboto, there you go. Çalhanoğlu. Switches to play on the left side for Yildiz. It's a good ball. Trying to get Guerra out. He'll whip this one in. No one there. Headed away by the Aussies once again. Passing without a purpose. Bardakcha. Left side. Back to Çalhanoğlu. They'll switch to play to the right. They'll go back to the left side, the edge of the box. Guerra trying to win that header. He cannot. But a poor pass there. Looking to feed it for Guh. Cleared away by Australia once again. Sutar has been a rock at the back. Dutch French Rizal. Yeah, appreciate you, Brian. Yeah, I love doing this. Or Brian, I appreciate you a ton for being here, man. Demiral. Back to the edge of the box on the left side. Whips it in. Low cross. Head away by Australia once again. Okay, oh, wow. On the left side. Deflected out of play. Go back to Australia. And say one off go. Yeah, I should note that for whatever reason, like the IOC, when I did the Olympics, they had pronunciation guides for all the players. They do not have for the World Cup for whatever reason. IOC, they had a website where you could listen to what the pronunciation of the players are. FIFA does not have that. So I like try my best on these names with everything, with watching videos and a bunch of videos and whatnot. And if I butcher it, by all means, let me know with that. But we are trying. Dispossessed there is Akon. Down the left side, they're gonna win a foul. Bajic thought he dispossessed him cleanly. He's not happy about that. Could have been 3-0. He was in behind. No, Germany's gonna be Curacao. I would be flabbergasted. That'd be the biggest upset in World Cup history. Bigger than Argentina against Saudi. Bigger than Senegal, France. Curacao, this tiny island nation of 100,000 people. If they can beat Germany, that would be the biggest upset of all time. A tiny island nation of 100,000. That would be unheard of. Imagine like Green Bay put together a team that could beat Germany. That's what that's like. Akgun switches to play back to the left side. 6 minutes of added time. Bardakcha down the left side trying to get around Guerra. Yildiz. Good ball in. Guler. Can he whip it in? No, he cannot. Cleared away once again. Cherkati. Second ball in. Headed behind by Sutar. Up top for Çalhanoğlu. They'll play it down the left side. Guerra wins the header. Back to the top box. Turkey fires a shot. It's blocked. Out of play for a corner. Now we'll see if they pull the goalie. Obviously now it's 7 a.m. in the morning. See you next time we're live. Appreciate you, man. We'll be live in, what, 12 hours? I think 12 hours. See the numbers? We're trying our best. I have a big TV. Cross deflected off the foot of Sutar. Should go behind for a corner. Also helps because, like, you know the positions. So, you know where everyone's on the pitch, relatively speaking. 7-1 Germany. First time ever Germany would win a World Cup game 7-1. It's never happened before. Corner here on the left side. It's a short corner. Sutar clears with ease. Back to the top of the box for Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu switches play on the right side for Akgun. Akgun whips a ball in. It's a good ball. Header behind in front, but Guerra slices the clearance. It goes back to Beach. It was a great ball in by Akgun to the far post. But it was offside. Wasn't going to count either way. Was not going to count away. Official had his flag up for offside. Mistimed the run there. 1 minute left in this one. Yildiz dispossessed. Australia gets it back. It's Irvine. Can they get a third? Irvine takes it into the corner on Karaağlu. He's fouled by Karaağlu. They'll win a free kick. Pull the goalie myself. For corner kick, you do. So corner kick, you can. On corner kicks, I've seen them pull. One last chance for Turkey, potentially. Down the right side, Akgun. Puts $200 bet on Polymarket. Oh, wow. Yeah, hopefully you won. If you do, I want to cut. Goulier. Dispossessed. That's going to do it. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. 3 points for the Socceroos. The Matildas. A dream start. They tie the USA atop the group. Why, they have 12 players? Oh, shoot. Because I forgot to put on Okan. Oh, my bad. I forgot to put on Okan Engsler. My bad. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, Okan Engsler was off for that. My bad. Australia with an early win on Turkey. 2-0. They strike on the counterattack. A phenomenal result. And the Aussies, for the first time since 2006, win their opening match. They beat Japan in 2006 in the opening match. Oh, I thought so too, Matthew. I thought so too. I was shocked by how poor they were on the ball. I was shocked by how poor Turkey was. I can't wait for that one. Yep, for USA against Australia. Yep, to top the group. That'll be fun. The last time Australia got a point in their first World Cup match was 2006 against Japan. They've not started the tournament off well. Lost 4-1 in the opener against France last time. 2-1 against France in 2018. 3-1 against Chile in 2014. 4-0 against Germany in 2010. For just the second time, Australia gets a point. And they'll get more than a point. They'll get 3. 2-0. Iragunda and Metcalf, the 2 goal scorers. Australia +2. They're second in the group. That's why that Reina goal was massive yesterday for the U.S. As they sit atop at +3 through one match day. Through one match day in Group D. We are not done yet, folks, though, because now we do this thing called overtime. Appreciate you guys' time, but we're not done yet. Keller with a 5 or 2, I mean. Welcome to New York. We'll do that. So how OT works is like this. If you're here for the first time, we get weird and wacky. We get weird and wacky. We are not done yet on stream. I take all your requests. See what it takes to get into the queue. I'll do any audio, video, chat GPTs, Sporkle quiz, What If Sports, Immaculate Grids, 17-0, 82-0. Anything you want me to do, I'll do it. See what it takes to get into the queue. Let's do this thing. I also do this thing called live band karaoke, where I post on Twitter songs that I sing with a live band at the bar. For $50, I'll sing any song you want me to. For $25, you get a song half off. I should note, I will make an exception for this one. William sold it, Rager. I'll do that, Joe. I'll make an exception. We're gonna have 2 songs for half off. Because Australia won in honor of the Matildas. That is not what I want to do. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Lag? Try refreshing. I'm fine on my end right now. In honor of the Matildas winning today in the Socceroos, dirty deeds done dirt cheap will be half off as well. Who won Australia 2-0 against Turkey. Australia took it 2-0. You should be proud of Australia, Bixie. You should be proud. It was a great match. Phenomenal strategy. Ball and chain is the other one for half off. You got a choice of one of the 2. But dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Will be also half off in honor of the Aussies winning their first match for the first time since 2006. Was a great result for Australia. They played their strategy perfectly. It's a beautiful style. On the counterattack, they were lethal. They were efficient. And Turkey wasteful on the crosses. Just completely wasteful. Australia played that perfectly. Against the U.S., I'm not sure that we'll be able to do that because U.S. was pretty good on the ball and pretty good with the crosses. But they did what they needed to do today, and they got 3 points. It was a well-deserved 3 points. Possession does not tell the story of this one. All right, welcome to New York. Here we go. I think it's the worst song of 1989. I just think it's the worst song of 1989. There's nothing about New York in this song. That's the funniest part. There's nothing about New York. Yeah, Turkey wasted too many chances. Yep, too many awful crosses. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a Turkey. Yep, but I'm Tish. I got a blast call in the World Cup. We had more people on stream for this than the finals. Well done, Oz. Yep. Downer for Men at Work. They don't have that on karaoke, unfortunately. Tell us the most New York song? Ooh. Most New York song? I would say... it's probably this, unfortunately. Probably this. Kylie Deed's Stunner Trip for Free by Flanders. Yes, I can do that. What did you get more than files? I'm not sure. I actually couldn't tell you. What other songs do they have? I'll let any Aussie act be half off. Any Aussie act on the list is half off. They have AC/DC. So Dirty Deeds Under Cheap is half off. Any other artists down under on there? Okay, yeah. Any Australian artists are half off for this stream only. I don't know who else is Australian on the list. They don't have... Yeah, I don't know who else is Australian on here. Yeah, they don't have Men at Work. Unfortunately, they don't. But there's the list. Wait, Sia's Australian, right? Sia's Australian. In Excess, yes. In Excess is Australian. Hang on. Don't Change. Okay, Screwball and Chain. Screwball and Chain. Yeah, Why Should I Worry? Yeah, Billy Joel. Oh, I love that one. I love that one. All right, they have In Excess. They have Don't Change. Or Cheap Thrills by Sia. Any Australian song is half off. We will do that. They have Keith Urban. Yeah, no, Keith Urban's Australian, yeah. Or Someone Like You. They don't have Fancy. No, they have no that. Yep. Sia's Australian. Keith Urban's Australian. Any Australian song is half off for this stream. They don't have Gaudier. Nope, they don't have Gaudier. Yeah, Don't Change is a great song. Yep. No Kid Laroi. Nope, Kid Laroi's not there. They don't have Kylie Minogue. Vance Joy is Aussie? Vance Joy is Aussie. Yep, Riptide. I did not realize Vance Joy was Aussie. That's a one-hit wonder. At least in the States. I might have offended a lot of Aussies by saying it's a one-hit wonder. I don't know. Yeah, so Vance Joy is Aussie. All right, so that's half off as well. Any Australian song is half off. For this stream and this stream only, any Australian song is half off. We'll do that. Oh, is Tones and I Australian? Oh yes, Tones and I. Yes. No, that's not even just kidding. That is also Australian. Tones and I is Australian. Lord? No, I can't count Lord. Can't count Lord. That's gotta be New Zealand. New Zealand plays, so if they get results, we'll do that. Don't let my sister say that. Like, let's tour. Too dumb to die, alright. Yeah, the Bee Gees are not Australian. Oh, no, yeah, Kiwi, yep. We'll see. Yeah, all this debate. Yeah, but then Troubled Times. You know, they did live in Australia for a while. Any Bee Gees song. We'll do that. Appreciate you, Joe. Congrats on the win again. Congrats on the win. Wait, is Jet Australian too? They're from Melbourne. Oh my god. So they have Staying Alive. Oh my god. I'll count it. They don't have Crown House, unfortunately. They don't have the Divinals. Nope, they don't have the Divinals. So any Australian song you want to hear me do it and post it on Twitter, it's half off. I thought Joe was American. I didn't know that they were Australian. All right. All right, so let's do the Green Day song, Student to Die. Close the poll here. I'll take any requests. Welcome to New York Private Memories from high school. All right, Student to Die triple times under Williams soiled it. Yeah, Germany, Curacao tomorrow, and Netherlands, Japan tomorrow as well. Man. Natasha Bedingfield? Oh, is she Australian? New Zealand. Nope, she's New Zealand. No Troye Sivan. Nope, no Troye Sivan. No, she's New Zealand. I'll count that for New Zealand when the time comes. Oh, is Rinks? Wait, yes, Rick Springfield counts. Jesse's girl. Rick Springfield counts. Little Band? Good band. They don't have Lonesome Loser, unfortunately. Or Reminiscing. Nick Cave, nope. Yeah, Kiwis win. Yeah, I'll do Royals. Yeah, New Zealand's the worst team in the tournament. You know what? If New Zealand wins a game, I'll do Royals free of charge. If New Zealand wins a game, I'll do Royals free of charge. I have that little faith in New Zealand to win a game. This is very much like the chords of basket case. Scotland won tonight. Should allow Proclaimers 500 miles. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. What for Croatia? Maybe. So the rule will be any song... Air Supply, they don't have Air Supply. I wish they did, though. I wish they did. Yeah. Okay, new rule. New rule. If a team wins in the World Cup, that country's name... We're not going to do the wheel. If a team wins in the World Cup, every song from that country is half off. Rule for the World Cup. There are no Men at Work songs, unfortunately. I wish there were. I would do Down Under. I would do it. So new rule. New rule for the World Cup only. Any country minus the United States. Or no, we'll do US too. We'll do US too. I'll count it. The day of. If they don't have somebody to love. Nope, they don't have somebody you loved. AAA CDC, yep. I'll count US as well. Every country, it only applies the day of the match. Coney Island? Yeah, I would say Coney Island, actually. Not Welcome to New York. Yeah, Coney Island makes more sense. So that's the rule for the World Cup. We're not going to do a wheel for the World Cup. The rule for the World Cup, afraid of versus Down Under, yes it is. The rule for the World Cup, if the artist is from that country wins, that song's $25. It's half off. Only for the World Cup. Only applies if you get 3 points. It does not apply on a draw. Draw does not count. You have to win. So if you win, song's half off. I would take Coney Island. All right, next up, Triple Times. They don't have Forever Young. I wish they did. That's a great song. I would crush that at karaoke. I love that song. Yeah, Beds Are Burning. There's a different band that has Beds Are Burning. That's a great song in Midnight Oil. There's a different band that does karaoke. So you know Rush? They do not. No. But it's funny because I think the guy missed something. He was going to like a Rush, like a tribute to Rush concert. So he wasn't there last week. Yeah, Trouble Times. Here we go. Like how stripped back it is to start. You see what takes you into the queue. Audio, video, chat, video, spoke was Immaculate Career, Web Sports. Any Linux? They don't have Eurythmics. They don't have Eurythmics. I wish they did. You would think they have Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, but they don't. So that'll be the rule. They're from that country. They're a citizen of that country. Every song from that country is half off if that team wins. Only applies the day of. So it's your only chance for Australia. At least, unless they win another match. Yeah, Gordon Lightfoot. They don't have Gordon Lightfoot, unfortunately. They don't have... I do reckon they have Memphis Fitzgerald. I would do that. Oh, no. Oh, jeez, Neil. Oh, God. Oh, God. Still Minds Are Scottish. Yep, great song, too. Motorboating with Sydney. Jesus. She was at the Knicks game today. Then Cornholing by Suspect Jukebox. All right, we found some new channels. I love it. Let's go. Car from Times Square. 10-minute walk. I want to see what's happening right now with the Chief World Cup watcher. That counts. Yes, I'll count. You're the one that I want. I'll count that. Forgot they had that. But I'll count you're the one that I want. I'll count it. Don't forget, they have that. Yep, they have that song. And then Dang with a Fiver. Knicks fan reacts to winning the finals from Dumpster Fire. I think I know who the Knicks fan is. Okay, I'll save Joe's for last because I know he went to bed. I'm sure it was just euphoric. I'm sure it was just absolutely euphoric. Well, Welcome to New York has nothing to do with New York. That's the crazy part. No, we're not banning him. No, we just haven't had one yet. We haven't had one. I'm not banning him. If someone wants to put one in, by all means, we haven't had one yet. I like the chant on this one, though. Yeah, like, I want to know, like, what's happening. I think when Fox decided to put a box in the middle of Times Square for the Chief World Cup watcher, they didn't expect that the Knicks were going to win the finals. And that Times Square would probably be a zoo. Tree's a bandwagon Raptors fan? I did not know that. It's a weird bag we're going to be on. All right. All right. Let's try Scuzz Twitley. All right, when he goes to 33, oh yeah, my team wins the title. It would be, I mean, my God, it would be a. I would have so much happiness, especially waiting that long. All right, they don't have Franz Ferdinand. They should have Take Me Out. That's a great song. Name a landmark besides Times Square, Central Park. 30 Rock. Empire State Building. World Trade Center. 30 Rock. Chrysler. Battery Park. Coney Island. Yankee Stadium. So this is not AI. This is like actual thinging. Yeah, Ellis Island, yep. Liberty Island. Harlem. Yeah, they need to Take Me Out. That'd be a great song. They would crush that. The best set breast assists. Oh, that's great. On this one. Vito with a $5. Munching like raccoons. Jesus. Oh my god, the lyrics on this are incredible. Yeah, Roosevelt, yep. There's a lot of landmarks. Could be. I mean, it's late. It's 2:30 in the morning. More likely to call out Scooter? I would say Super Chat. Tom won't do it. Tom, I don't think would do it. You go for Harris Styles, yeah. France wins, yeah. Get lucky counts, yeah. I'm gonna do get lucky. That counts for France. What's this? A song that that Neil requested. This song. I think that's a good comparison, actually, Neil. That's a very good comparison. I don't think she'll be in Borat, though. She won't be in a Borat future. Money with a $5. Bring back the church. Oh, boy. And then beating 5 with a tour. Yeah, way too young. Way too young. Just awful. I don't know what happened to him, but he could have been one of the greatest and just... He couldn't stay out of trouble after 2012. I don't know what happened. His life was spelled out of control. Staircase. The Brat Pack file lawsuit. Okay, Staircase files lawsuit. Well, it comes and goes in waves, Neil. It comes and goes in waves. I mean, 2040, who knows where we'll all be in 2040? It's like 14 years. That's a long time from now. I mean, how many YouTubers can last 14 years? Like, that would be insane. Screw says Magic won the title and Cowboys win Super Bowl because yes. Yep. I mean, look, the church came and went in waves. And then we have Boris. Like, everything just builds on itself. All right, next up is cornholing suspect jukebox. We'll do... We're not eligible for pizza tonight, but if we do it 200, we'll do it later. We will do it, we will do pizza tomorrow night if we do hit 200 tonight. For whatever crazy reason. Yeah, Cowboy... Well, shout out everything and coach. Yeah, Apatay will be half off. Yep, Apatay will be half off if South Korea wins. Okay, here we go. Oh, 98. I'm not talking about... Jeez. Oh, I love the beat. Oh, man. Very Survivor beat. Very Survivor beat on this. And are K-pop songs? No, there are not. There are not. Yeah, they should have had some BTS. They should have some BTS at least. Well, it's just like a textbook definition of cornhole the game. Yeah, I am Boris. You had to buy him Boris. Yeah. It's crazy, Joe. Yep. Crazy how times have changed. Yeah, I think Sean Armour's a good coach. Again, Eberflus is gone. I think Cowboys going to be good this year. I think Cowboys going to be good this year. The harmonies on the... I can't say the words. I don't want to get demonetized. I can't say the word. But the harmonies on the AS part. Oh, man, I miss these AI songs. My God, the 80s beat is so good on this. The MF Cornhole. Yeah, Celtics, I think so too. And then Spurs Lakers, I can see that. Man. Matthew with a $5. Stephanie declares Taylor and Travis wedding day a national holiday. Doesn't allow MLB games. Forces Dodgers and Yankees to play. And they both lose. Yeah, Band did not qualify, nope. Wait, I'm more on the fence front? Yeah, you gotta do it. This is literally just asking I to talk about, asking I to write a song about cornhole, and then say some random slang terms. This is a good way to learn the rules of the sport. It's a catchy way to do it. If they ever need a song for cornhole, this is the song. This one's good. World Cup names was played in Boris? Unfortunately not. Nope, not yet. The Brazil anthem's fun, yeah. Brazil-Morocco, that was a fun start to the match. That was a great first half. The beat dropping? Oh, man. Spoken for. Come on. This is so good, Neil. This is one of the best AI songs I've listened to, Neil. This is incredible. Dried corn. Wait, I didn't know that was from that. I learned some history on this song, too. I just don't know, JP. People come and go. It's all good. It's all good. People come and go. It happens to everyone. It's all good. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Portugal wins. Probably not on that. Probably wouldn't count that. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal, that song. Oh, man. All right, next up. Dumpster Fire, Knicks fans react. I want to see what 5 did. You know, college work is more important. I completely get that. You know, college is... I remember. All right, here we go. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot on the list. United Left Belongs would be great. They don't have that, unfortunately. I would love that song. That's a great one. So I guess Russo about deliberate missing the second, but you don't deliberate miss the second yet, since he missed the first. Yeah, all anime music's half off, yep. Why did 5 not like the first foul? Why did 5 not like the intentional foul? That was the right play. And Tree also thought that they're gonna intentionally miss the second if he made the first. But no, that was never gonna happen. That was never going to happen. Yeah, but now, yep, now 5 realizes, yep, one Soji got the board. Man. So clutchy as well. He was not clutch on the first free throw. Was not clutch on the first free throw. The Aussies look good today, but it was a lot of counterattack. Turkey was wasteful on the ball, like crossing. USA's not going to be like that. USA's very good on the cross. Man. If he falls to the ground, yep. I do the same. Man. And Tree just lets it breathe. Tree just lets the moment breathe. I love it. Play it. Oh, what the cop? Wait, did I get copyright claimed on this? For the not New for New York, New York? Yeah, I could see it, Goro. Yeah. Oh no, Psycho Killer. I count that. I'll count Psycho Killer. They have Psycho Killer on there. I'll count Psycho Killer. Sometimes they take stuff off, but it's still available for some reason. Sometimes it's weird like that. They have Psycho Killer on there. I'll count it. Peter, they don't have Major Tom. I love that song, but they don't have it. They don't have Major Tom on there. Yeah, new spec artists? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see that. Yeah, Sweeting would be Dancing Queen, easily. But Psycho Killer is on there. Worst year for Team Saint Spurs. Yeah, literally, what is going on? You know, sometimes they take stuff off, but it's still there. It's bizarre. Like, there's stuff that I have done that's not on the list because it was there before, and then they took it off for some reason. Where's the list? I'll link it. Yeah, so that's the list. I can't believe they didn't get copyright claim for New York, New York. I can't believe they didn't get copyright claimed. New York's about to burn down. Not kidding there. Wow. Yeah, England, there's so many. And if you haven't seen today's video, click that link to watch. Talking Heads. Yeah, I don't know if I even count that as Scotland. I count 500. I would count. I would count the Proclaimers, obviously. Yeah, Emily Sounded. Yeah, that's a great song too. That's a great song. Oh, can't auction off the fandom. Yep. 5 was with her through thick and thin with the Knicks. Thick and thin. Jan after Rock, yep. Best and worst group in terms of strength. I think Group B is the worst in terms of strength. Yeah, B is the worst. The best? I mean, C is up there. C or I? Maybe? 500 miles? Yeah, I would want 500 more. C, I, F. I probably go C. Probably go C. I've best one since 8th grade. So 40 years. Yeah, next. Oh, yeah, next for Scotland. Yep. Hang on. I guess I forgot they won today. Yep. Oh, yeah, semi-responsibly? Of course, yeah. Well, I think some of them will. How many will is the question. Wow. Man. We'll worry about the Mets later. 5. Oh, my God. And now it's sinking in. Yep. Yeah, because now it's sinking. I get it. Now it's sinking in. Like, oh, this actually happened. I mean, it's like better, but they're still not great. They're doing better. Yep. Yep. All the hard years are worth it if you win a title like this. It's all worth it. Yeah, just mid, yeah. And Knicks fans are happy, not mad. Nope. You know, Knicks fans act crazy regardless, but... Man. Let it burn. It's crazy. This long. Cubs 1-3 and we're getting hot again. I mean, PCA is playing very well lately. Playing very well lately. I feel like a lot of... oh, yeah. Don't forget about it. Yes. Oh, I forgot about that. A lot of aspects of modern day pop culture is fake and soulless. I think to some extent it's definitely more for hype and social media buzz. You know, yeah, the Falcons logo. Man. Yeah, Miz is such a good starter. He's so good. It's a big race for the Cy Young now with Sanchez and Miz and Ohtani. I mean, it's crazy. Yamamoto. Yeah, that was a great reaction. Yeah. Just going through all... You see all the waves of emotion. I do think a lot of it now is for just to get buzz and not authentic. For some things, at least. Not everything, but for some things. And Major Drum's a great song. Unfortunately, I don't have it. It comes from Rockies and Giants, so yeah, it's still... I mean, the D-backs look like the 27 Yankees on those teams, and we know they suck. All right, Williams soiled it. Do Joe's. All right, here we go. Smooth. I would count that for Mexico. Yeah, I would count that. Yeah, 13 songs as I won today. Yep. 13 songs. For half off. Again, any song for 50, but those songs are half off. Oh no, what? We gotta help. Oh no. It's your mother. Just so much for you. What does she do at this point? At least this one. You know, nowadays, like, a lot of songs... There are some songs that... I think the charts are more stale. I think that's the way to say it. The charts are more stale nowadays than before. There aren't as many big songs as there used to be. You know, the Giants have been very disappointing. They gotta get rid of Posey. So... I do get that, Neil, that the charts are more stagnant. The songs stay on the charts for longer, but if a song went number one back in the day, you knew it went number one. Nowadays, you can have their number one songs that you might have never heard of. I think I'll show up with the Yankees. That was a pretty bad omen. It was a pretty bad omen at that point. Just trying to change this really quickly. Yeah, don't get everybody. Oh, those charts are stale. Oh, you're not kidding there. Just resetting this while we can. Oh no, what did William do? And these ebb and flows, yeah. Like 2024, those songs got big. Those songs got very big. DM Greenberg, 350. All right. Subways of your mama, FEX, right. Just beat the buzzer, too, on that. Just beat the buzzer. Germany 2-0, we got the script, yep. Tart Sour Touch, I think to some extent. I think album bombs, there's so many album bombs, and it's not reflective of what's actually big, it's just fan bases. Like, you're telling me that Drake had the top 10 songs in the country, or like the top 20 songs in the country all at once? No. They gotta find a way to contain album bombs. Give me 40, Michael. They gotta find a way to contain album bombs. Soiled it. Oh no. Soiled it. It's like SpongeBob. Soiled it. Soiled it. Oh my god. Soiled it. Just keep yelling soil it over and over again. Soiled it. Somebody strips so it's first come back for down 3-1. Yep, so much for that. Soiled it. Oh no. I think it was Mr. for more than 40 years. Wow. Okay, I did not know that. The Carousel logo is incredible. All right. There we go. Like this. Get up. Yes, that line. Yeah. Oh, someone actually did that? Oh, man. Like, the actual line? I mean, you showed me the video of, like, the fight that took place at the lake a couple years ago. Yeah, La Bamba would count. I count La Bamba. I would count La Bamba for Mexico. You showed me the fight there. Would that be the biggest upset ever? Yep, if they won, yes. Bigger than Saudi against Argentina, bigger than Senegal against France. It would be island nation of 100,000 in their World Cup debut, beating Germany? Yes, that'd be the biggest. Oh, that... Is that the same... Wait. Did that make national news? Or was that a... Because I feel like I heard that story. I feel like I heard that story. Unless it happened twice. Wait, no, Megadeth's last album got to number 1 on the charts? Yeah. The album charts have been weird for a while. Was that the one? Because I remember reading that story a couple of years ago. I don't know if that was the same lake or if it just happened twice. Oh, okay. This was 2 years ago. Okay. And of course, the Netherlands ended up in the same group. That would have been nuts. Oh, those slippers are... Wow. Those slippers are nuts. But not even a member state. No, they're not. They end in the same group. That would be crazy. Very conflicted. Very conflicted. Okay, clock's at 0. $5 or more gets you in at this point. So 5 or more gets you in at this point. Same part not go through. The gang from the older man who was on... You know, that part went through. Well, that's what I was saying, because I heard a story like that. One with, yeah, that went through. Well, on live chat it did. Yep, on live chat it did. Top chat it didn't, but live chat it does. Yep. I have it on live chat. Want to go back to sleep, and now you're yelling. Yep, now you're yelling. You're not going back to sleep. You want to know how to? Yep. Oh, it's great. Yeah, more things go through live chat now. Yep. Wait, no, they didn't actually say the line. No. It'd be a crazy thing to do before actually committing a crime. That'd be very crazy to do. Man, looks like it was 70. Saw him there a lot. Boat recognizable. Man. Oh, that's awful. Hours for the television. Just keep yelling. Yeah, everyone's laughing at this point. Last few years have been in the group of cabin crews that like to tie up together at the beach, and one of them has been using a foam cannon. Oh, wow. That sounds advanced. Alright, let me get the chat GPTs in. We're almost there. We have 3 as things standing. If you like my books, if you like, button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. Hang on, give me a second here. Level 10 Battletoads? It's that bad? Oh, jeez. Oh, that bad, JP. Wow. Wow. All right, give me a second. Let me get these in. All right, that's 2. And then, Commissioner Stephanie Brunt. Oh, yeah, the 10 Battletoads injury played so far. Turtle's the 4th easiest. That says a lot. Last time next one title. The Kings were in KC. Clippers were in Buffalo. Wilt Chamberlain was still playing. The Sixers were 9-73. It's been a while. It has been a while. The Dolphins were the defending champions last time they won. Phil Jackson, Harry Bibby were on that next team. That is crazy long time ago. Video on the 71 or a post on the 71 Orioles. Probably not. I know Walk-Off Studios is really good at stuff like that. So Walk-Off might do one at some point. Oh, that, okay, yep. I know the boat you're talking about. Yep, I know the boat. Maybe next win the title gives hopes to Dolphins fans. I wouldn't go that far. Wouldn't go that far. Yeah, similar length, though. Exactly similar length. All right. All right, we're almost there. All right, I got 3 proms sitting and $5 more gets to at this point. You guys have been awesome tonight. I appreciate you guys a ton. What a stream. 28,000 total views this stream. Oh, man. We're going to be 20 subs away by from 74.7. Should we get there tomorrow? 79 Terror, 7 above the rest. Wow. Alright, so we're going to start with V-Dub's front with a radio show. With New York, the Knicks winning the title, Pandemonium. Here we go. So the Tiny Terror Hour, where's the image? Is live, right? The guy won a playoff game first. Yeah, that'll be a problem. The kids are attempting to operate the radio show with a handwritten sign behind them saying "Cabbage Horse Forever." Oh, that's cool. With the Iron Maiden font. Oh, that's a cool font. Lemon Bear looks dejected. Little Gray Bear still doesn't appreciate my poetry. Cabbage Horse Forever. Because it wasn't poetry. It was a crime against language. Let's see who's calling. Yeah, that rotation was great. Let's see who's calling. We got a call. New York is burning. People are running through the streets. Wait, what? It's complete chaos. Oh no, this is horrible. Everyone's losing their minds. We have to go. What? We have to warn somebody. About what? The kids hang up. New York is burning. Everything's doomed. The destruction could spread to where? Everywhere. The Golden Gate Bridge. That's not in New York. Big Ben. Nope, not in New York. The Alamo. Still not New York. We're losing landmarks at an alarming rate. We lost the Alamo. None of those landmarks were ever in danger. Not in New York. The 70 Geese of Destiny, yes, they led Australia to victory. Yes, they did. The chat erupts. That's not what he meant. They don't understand. Oh, this is amazing. Phones ring again. You do realize New York isn't actually burning, right? Wait, what? People are celebrating. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower, I thought you mentioned that. Celebrating what? The Knicks won the NBA Finals. That's why everyone's going crazy. The what? The NBA Finals. Wait. I thought Michigan won. No. The Knicks. Michigan. No. The Knicks. Basketball is college sports. No, it isn't. That's a whole different league. Then explain the existence of Michigan. Yeah, Michigan, just explain why it exists. The Knicks win the finals. Now explain why Michigan exists. Experience made appearance. Yep. That's not how this works. Here's St. Basil's Cathedral. Hold on. You say they waited 53 years? Oh, I think I know where this is going. Yep. Impossible. Yep, we knew it. What? 53 isn't a real number. What? I've never used it. Therefore, it's fake. Good logic. That's not how numbers work. Can you prove it exists? Yes. Interesting theory. Great theory. At least everybody knows Michigan has a basketball team in a championship. Interesting theory. Yep. Can I prove it exists? Yep. Okay. I challenge you to a 53 off. The chat's moving now. 53 is real. Math has left the building. Numbers are canceled. I still think New York should be burned. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, little princess. Whoa. Why? Nobody's celebrating me. Wait, that's your reason? Yeah. At least she's honest. Millions of people are happy right now. Exactly. I should be the reason they're happy, not a basketball team. That's incredibly self-centered. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment. I chose to interpret it as one. Anyway, they're not actually burning. People are excited because the Knicks finally won. I still don't believe in 53. I still think Michigan won. I still think this should be about me. Yeah, keep underestimating it. You three are impossible. Caller hangs up. Knicks champions 53 is real. Michigan did not win. Little Princess self-centeredness MVP. MVP? That's not what they meant, Little Princess. Today was educational. No, it wasn't. We learned New York wasn't actually on fire. Wow. Good job. Fair point. We learned nobody appreciates me. We already knew that. Next time, oh no. Little Round Bear attempts to prove 53 doesn't exist next time. Dun dun dun. God. This one was for Caillou. Caillou's ghost is up in heaven. Watching down on New York. Watching the Knicks do their thing. This one was for Caillou. Next up, the Brat Pack. Sue, and my staircase is a plaintiff as well. He was mean to us on the internet. Court's in session. He laughed at me. Nobody's allowed to laugh at me. I demand the court immediately rule in my favor. Yeah, give us $1 billion. That's not how this works. I'll be tomorrow night. Ooh, I love it. Plaintiffs, please approach. The four kids drag a staircase into the courtroom. Why is there a staircase in my courtroom? It's one of the plaintiffs. One of the what? The plaintiffs. Why? Because it wanted to sue too. Staircases cannot sue people. You're discriminating against stairs. He's not wrong. I mean, they can't sue, but why can't they sue? That feels discriminatory in a lot of ways. This court hates architecture. No, that's most definitely not the issue here. Yep, doesn't exist, Matthew. Nope. I like to pretend that game doesn't exist because that game kind of sucked. So he's not actually wrong on that. Your Honor, I have no idea why I'm here. Neither do I. We're suing him because he ridiculed us. In what way? He said we complain too much. I mean, you filed a lawsuit against this. Do you complain too much? New York. There you go. Yes! You understand that doesn't help your case, correct? Truth is an absolute defense. You admitted to everything JG9's alleging. You have no standing, right? I don't want a case. I want money. Wow. Wow, that's a cash grab of a lawsuit. I thought the halftime show priest that sued for like $17 trillion was money hungry. This is another level. That's not how lawsuits work. Then what are lawsuits for? To resolve legal disputes. I want to race like, yeah, I get you as a Rams fan. I get you there. What does that mean? It means someone must have a valid legal claim. We claim he's mean. Being mean is, generally speaking, not illegal. It's not a hate crime. He didn't call you a slur or anything. It's not illegal. Wow. Then make it illegal. I can't do that. I don't write the laws. Why not? Because I'm a judge. Exactly. That's not what we do. Worst judge ever. Did JG9 defraud you? No. Steal from you? No. Breach a contract? What's a contract? That's what I thought. Your Honor, may I present evidence? Please. I placed papers on a table. What's this? Screenshots of them complaining. There are over 10,000 pages. 10,000's not a real number. That's just from Monday. I only complained 400 times Monday, I think, because I don't know how to count. And I cried way more than that. That's not helping. I object. On what grounds? Grounds are outside. That's not what that means. Gosh. They don't know anything. I object too. Why? Because she objected. That's not an argument. I object to legal arguments. getting a headache. Let's discuss the staircase. Does the staircase wish to testify? It's shy. It's a staircase. It's not shy. It's a freaking staircase. Let the staircase speak. It physically cannot. That's because you're interrupting it. I assure you, I am not. Your Honor, may I move for dismissal? On what grounds? The plaintiffs have not presented any legal claim whatsoever. One of them is a freaking staircase, and they appear to believe judges can make people rich because they believe their feelings were hurt. Strong argument. Wow! The court finds in favor of a JG9. Wait, what? The lawsuit's dismissed. That's not fair! Fairness is not determined by volume. Then we're appealing. On what basis? Because we don't like the result. That's not a basis for appeal. Then we're suing the court. Please don't. We're suing the chairs too. No. And the clock. No. And the staircase is suing everybody. The staircase remains motionless. Court adjourned. The gavel slams. The kids walk out while I leave, winning the most pointless lawsuit in the history of lawsuits. One more thing in the queue. Commissioner Stephanie with Taylor. So if you can $5 more gets to win at this point. The wedding shall be celebrated throughout the galaxy. A magnificent decree, Commissioner. No baseball shall be played on July 3rd. Wait, what about the schedule? Cancel it. All of it. All of it. Do it. Commissioner, there appears to be one issue. Speak. Where's the church? I have no idea. I have no idea where the church was on that one. I think their churches were just destroyed. So they just decided to sue for complaining. And how about the church? I don't know why the church wasn't there on that. The Yankees and Dodgers have requested a day off as well. The Yankees? Yeah. The Dodgers? Also yes. My two least favorite teams in the galaxy. Correct. Then they shall play on the holiday, especially on the holiday. Wait, everyone else gets a day off? Affirmative. And we're playing? Affirmative. Against the Dodgers? Affirmative. That seems unfair. Can we appeal? Negative. Postpone? Negative. Can we be happy? Denied. Inside the Death Star ballpark, the Yankees and Dodgers are present. Every other fan's watching the wedding. Welcome to today's game. We can try it again. We'll try it again. Why are we here? Commissioner's orders. Steph watches the game for more. Well, yeah, we'll try it. Excellent. The game has begun. Good. Who'd you like to win? Neither. Neither? Neither. Attention, new league rule. What now? Every Yankees run has been removed. Wait, can she do that? Apparently. New league rule. What now? Every Dodgers run has also been removed, but we just scored. Not anymore. Commissioner, the score is 0-0. Perfect. What if someone wins in the ninth? Double loss protocol. The Yankees hit a walk-off. Commissioner review as a siren sounds. Both teams lose. Wait, what? The double loss protocol has been executed. Both teams have been assigned defeats. Wonderful. The standings no longer make mathematical sense. Then they are perfect. Fans watch the wedding. The Yankees and Dodgers sit in confusion. Steph watches wedding coverage, wearing a Giants jersey. Balance has been restored. Taylor is happy. The Yankees and Dodgers are not. Best day ever. Let's try it again. Okay, let's try it again. That was odd. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. this? All right, here we go. We'll try this one again with a church. I don't know why I didn't get in this time. We'll try it again. All right, this already seems like a better start. After the complete collapse of their religions, the four have gathered for one final attempt for a lawsuit. Okay, so I think we got religions in this one. Caillou arrives first. He's shirtless. Okay, he's shirtless. Why aren't you wearing a shirt? Because this is court. Yeah? And courts have teams. No. I'm Skins. No, you are not, Caillou. No, you are not. Not that kind of court. It's not a basketball court. You are not. It's not shirts v skins. It's plaintiffs against the defendants. It is not shirts v skins. Oops, what the heck happened here? What? The other side can be the shirts. That's basketball. Wait. Oops, what? Hang on. My phone is doing weird things right now. Hang on. There we go. This isn't a basketball court? No. Oh, no! Little Bear arrives carrying 6 binders, a pizza, and a heffalump. Little Princess wears 3 crowns. CW drags charts. All 4 are whining. It's not fair. The world didn't appreciate my system. I got grounded. Nobody voted for Pedro. The judge enters the court. Court's now in session. Go shirt team. Yep. Go banana. He ruined my religion. He ruined my charts. He didn't bow to me. It was anti-Pedro. One at a time. One at a time. The kids continue talking on top of each other. One at a time. Who are the plaintiffs? The presents a document. Let's see. The plaintiffs are U4 and JG9 staircase. His staircase? Yeah. Why? It was there. That's not how lawsuits work. Wow. Your Honor, I have no idea why I'm here. Neither do I. Caillou walks to the front shirtless. Please explain your claim and also why you don't have a shirt on. My religion lost. That's not a legal claim. But I didn't want it to lose. It's still not a claim. Wow. He failed to recognize my greatness. That's not illegal. It should be. It's not. This court is biased. It is. They hate you. DW wheels up a chart. It's a long chart. What is this? Evidence of what? Everything. No, you can't admit everything into the court. Wow. Little Bear steps forward. What's your claim? Pedro. What? Pedro. That's not an argument. It worked in Europe. Apparently not, otherwise he wouldn't be here. Wow. The plaintiffs have failed to present any legal argument. The staircase cannot sue. Being grounded is not grounds for damages. Failure to admire someone is not legal. Pedro is not a cause of action. Case dismissed. Wow. Jacob sending a soccer trophy for 500 jewels. Appreciate you a ton on that one. Appreciate the jewels. I love it. Appreciate you, man. You guys have been awesome tonight. I appreciate you guys a ton. What a stream this has been. I have had a recount. Pedro would have ruled differently. Court adjourned. He leaves. Outside the courthouse, Little Bear whines. I know what to do. I shall unleash a plague. A plague? How evil? How does that work? I don't know. He throws a slice of pizza in the air. Nothing happens. A bird eats the pizza. Was that the plague? Maybe. Nothing else happens. A bird gets free pizza. That's all that happens. The 4 sit on the courthouse steps, defeated, whining, and confused. Wow. Wow. Pedro. I walk past him. You know, you could just get hobbies instead of creating religions. They all then cry. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. All right. Last call for anything. Audio, video, chat, GPT. Oh, wait a sec. I didn't do Somebody's in Your Mind. I just realized that. I didn't do Somebody's in Your Mind. Hang on. I didn't do Somebody's in Your Mind. I just realized that. We got one more thing. I don't know why. I forgot that. My bad. FAX, Somebody's on Your Mind. Here we go. Wait, this is the opening to I Just Stein Your Arms tonight. Wait. This is the opening to I Just Stein Your Arms by Cutting Crew. This is literally just... You have to go to Pizza Rat, unfortunately. This is just someone playing a Yamaha over Dining Your Arms instrumental. For the most part. But this came before Dining Your Arms. How did the song just disappear? Like, how did the song just completely disappear? Where no one knew what to do? It's a long, complicated story, but it's out there. Oh, I'll have to check it out. Fred said the Spurs lost. You made 400. Oh, you made $700 tonight? Oh, wow. Wow. Good for your friend, man. He did a heck of a job on the parlay. That was a great link scheme, too. It was a good song, though. It's a great beat. I love the synth on this. That was a great demo, too. Man. It really does... I mean, there are a lot of key changes in that, but it really does sound like Dine Your Arms by Cutting Crew to start. All right, last call for anything. Otherwise, we're going to sign off here. And here's the game plan. We're live in 10 hours. Germany, Curacao. Netherlands, Japan. So 1 o'clock Eastern time for the Germany match. 4 o'clock for Netherlands, Japan. Then we'll be live for the the Stanley Cup final. Canes Knights game 6. That will start at 8:20. It was a back and forth game. It was a great game, Dexy. It was a great game. Your top 2 teams in the league by far. Top 2 teams in the league. All right, so appreciate you guys for tuning in. JG9 sent off. See you guys in 10 hours for the Germany game. We're gonna get some sleep. Set up the streams. No video coming out, but haven't watched the video if you haven't seen already about the 74 Giants. Link is linked or pinned for that. No video tomorrow, but we will have a video on Monday if all goes according to plan, since the World Cup ends pretty early, relatively, or the Stanley Cup Finals should end relatively early for me, so should be okay there. All right, take care. See you guys soon. Australia with a 2-0 win over Turkey, and once again, congrats to the New York Knicks. First title in 53 years. A good day down.